We are back for the Foundry Videothon. We have a ton of really great sponsors and AI videos to look through today. Dom and I are judging alongside some other folks. We have some project highlights that we will get into first. Yeah, Lewis, what's up?
Hello, it's been a while since we hopped on here. I mean, not that long, but
Long, glad that this is kicking off. We've
yeah.
definitely been waiting for this to see all these videos. So yeah, tell us what's going on today.
Um, yeah, so about a month ago, we were like, hey, we made I made this internal tool for myself to market the original Foundry product, right? And then I was like, hey, this is actually a pretty nice tool to use, right? I could use it to make random ads. And one of the ads I made for Foundry's original product was pretty like nice. It managed to get like 50K views on X. And I was like, wow, okay, this is something. So with that, I sort of like added this as part of Foundry's arsenal of agents, right? And I made it like an agentic video generation editor that actually helps you generate VO3 clips, but with a catch, right? Instead of doing it 8 seconds, you can actually do a full length video because it actually stitches things for you and helps make it like a complete full length video. Oh, it's Kaizen. Yeah. So that's one of the submitters of the Videothon. But yeah, so I was thinking, right, one day, how do I get this in the hands of people, right? I was having a conversation with Soju in person, actually, like the Soju himself. And then when he
Soju
was
in
like,
person.
Was this
yeah,
2022 in
no, that was before.
okay.
I just DM'd him and I was like, hey Soju, wanna meet up? I'm here in Singapore as well. And he was like, sure. And then he gave me this idea of like, why not I sponsor this competition for you? And then he kicked off like the original sponsorship of a Videothon that um we kind of pushed to just bring up the beef ecosystem, because I realized most of these projects, we're all builders, right? And we kind of can't really focus a lot of time on marketing. So if we kind of do a little thing where we pay each project, each project pays a small amount, we can make a little like a huge pool of money and then incentivize the community to actually make videos for themselves. So I thought it was a win-win-win for everyone, and yeah, the rest was history. And I think it turned out pretty good.
Man,
Well,
Meteora and Soju, they're very generous people.
Yeah,
They like supporting people.
they do.
yeah.
Metcole has been like one of the leading supporters for ICM and Believe Eco in general. I'm excited. This is called episode 1. We're gonna have to do another videothon maybe later, and we can get some more projects involved as well. So this is exciting.
Yep, definitely. I think it'll be even better the next round because we have like better updates lined up, along with other products, but that's not really focused. But yeah, we can basically make the experience even better to generate higher quality content videos at like faster speeds and higher quality, so that the videothon will be even bigger with like more submissions and more buzz, right? And that's what we want for the Believe ecosystem.
Can we get some background lore? I remember. So this has been a long time in the making. It feels like you had originally put out the original product, and we were getting some decent videos, but it really started kicking into high gear when you put out this updated product. Can you just give us a timeline walkthrough here
Oh,
of how this came to play?
okay.
Yeah.
So it started off with my internal tool, right? It was originally called VioSpark, but I couldn't keep it that way because, well, I'll get copyrighted by Google and then I get sued or something. So I had to change it, right? So then after that, I made a bunch of improvements to like character consistency by enforcing that to have like images and storyboards, so that each video clip inside the video would actually stay consistent and actually make sense instead of just have like random characters showing up, right? So this actually worked in achieving the whole character consistency thing for videos, and this was really helped a lot by the implementation of Nano Banana by Google. So Google did this image model that made it really easy to have character consistent images, and then it just kept getting crazier and crazier, right? With all these updates from Google and Sora and everything, and I just kept throwing it in as the video went on and on and on. So the product just kept upgrading itself mid competition, and eventually I had a completely different product by the end of it. And you can actually see, right, since we're judging the videos in order of when they're being submitted, you can see the quality of the videos get better and better over time, which is quite funny.
It's only natural. We got to play this this video you guys posted on your account because it looks awesome. Basically leading up, building hype up. You want to play that real quick here? I'll pull it up. Can we play this real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Sweet. This was like the hype video leading up to today's show. So let me turn this down a little bit. All right.
Love the
Dude, it's-
avocados hanging out by the pool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, it's pretty crazy how far we've come with AI because I think Lewis, it was you who was showing us the Kalshi. Was it you who
Oh
came
yeah,
on and
that
showed
was
us the
me.
Kalshi?
Yeah, I was like inspired by that actually because I was like, wait, this is possible. Let me just make this possible for everyone, right?
That was your inspiration? Okay,
Yeah,
dude.
that was
Well,
my
we gotta play that
inspiration.
video then.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can find that real quick.
I can drop a link for you. Give me a sec.
Kalshi.
Hey,
Super
Avo,
Bowl.
or Paperhead, sorry. What's the
What's
inspo
going on?
behind Avo? Where did you get the avocado from?
Oh, it's actually kind of a Gen Z story. You know, us as a generation always being blamed for buying avocado toast.
Okay.
This is a way to say like, "F you back." We want to build our own wealth. So that's
Okay.
where the avo.
Well, I love avocado toast for what it's worth.
And Dom is definitely
Me too.
Gen Z, so
I won't pay, bro. What are you talking about? I won't pay $15 at a restaurant for avocado toast, but I generally don't want to pay $15 for anything at a breakfast restaurant. I think they're like the biggest ripoffs ever. $15 for some eggs and bacon and like, come on, are we serious right now?
Yeah. Plus, it's like such a great brand that you can build around it. I mean, we'll see in a bit.
That's true. It's very cute.
But it's like there's so you can animate it in 7 different ways, 10 different ways, and it will still come out great.
That's hilarious. You did it as a FU to Gen Z for the avocado toast. That's hilarious. That's great, Lord Josh. I'm glad you asked that question.
I wanted to know.
Avocado toast. I do love avocado toast, man. Especially when you start getting, you put an egg on top of it. Maybe you put a little prosciutto on top of it. Dude, that's when it gets interesting.
Yeah.
I'll play
It's
this.
great. Tastes great.
Do you want to
There
do
we
the
go.
Kalshi? You got Kalshi going? Yeah, let's do this one.
Yeah,
This
I'll
is
play
sick.
real quick.
If history has taught us
For reference, this is what inspired Lewis to have this competition here. And a little more context. This was Kalshi's Super Bowl ad at the recent Super Bowl earlier this year. Earlier this year. This is what they actually aired during the Super Bowl. So completely AI generated ad, and super crazy to see kind of like where we're headed to in terms of cinema and advertisement in general. So that's your context. Here we go.
if history has taught us anything, it's not to root against the underdog. Right, Peter?
No spoilers.
It pays to know what's coming.
Check the group chat!
To chart your own course.
I'm sure that's nothing.
Because the 1 in a million long shot can work. When the whole world picks Goliath, you know it's going to be David. Every great leap began with a bold first step. And there's no shortage of second chances. Against impossible odds, you don't stand down. You swing first.
Yeah, it's so epic.
Yo, Hollywood is so cooked. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's so amazing. Yeah, so I saw that. I was like, wait, this is possible. Okay, now what if I made this possible for everyone to do? What if everyone could just make their own ad for like whatever video? But apparently that's also a bit difficult because AI hasn't gotten the storyboarding part, the storytelling part right yet. Like ChatGPT will just give you some generic ass story, and then you have to figure out how to turn it into the video. And even if you do it, it will still fall flat, right? So that's where the beauty of having crowdsourced like community come up with the creative ideas to put into the video comes in, right? Because AI can't be creative yet. It can make realistic videos, but well, oh yeah, this is an ad that I just posted for Believe Capital.
Do you want to play
because
that one?
they sponsored. Yeah, we could.
Yeah, I can play it too real quick. Why not?
Spark. And some wait for their moment, but others build it. We recognize the spark and give it reach, rhythm, and direction. From preparation to spotlight. You walk in with a dream. You walk out unstoppable.
What's the Believe Capital guy's name? Something Fish? Do you
Yeah, fish
Sword?
cake and
Fish cake?
Kevin.
Fish
Fish
Cake.
cakes.
Yeah.
Is that Fish Cake on stage? Who knows?
No, that's not him. I don't know how he looks like.
I think let's kind of clear this up before we start getting into the other projects. But Lewis, for those that are unaware, what is Foundry? Is your only product these video generation? This video generation. What do you guys do? I think we just need to start there.
Okay, it's actually not just video generation. This happened to be the internal tool that we really liked, and we just put it out. So we were like, hey, why not we just build a startup, right? Where we just keep building internal tools for ourselves, and then make ourselves completely empowered by AI, right? To do things like distribution, do things like coding, do things like, well, everything a startup needs to do, project management, right? And then with all these tools, agents, right? Once we polish and furnish them to like something that's releasable, we can like know that it works for ourselves, and therefore should work for other people as well, right? And then just launch it, and eventually become the completely autonomous AI startup. Yeah,
Love it.
so we
Love
have
it.
like right now we have this coding agent, and we also have this video generation agent, distribution agent. Yeah.
And you guys have a token you launched on Believe.
Yep.
You've been like doing massive BD work for Believe. It seems like recruiting a bunch of people. What's the value accrual to your token? How does that look?
Currently, our tokenomics, right? That we actually burn 50% of our revenue coming from the product, so that it goes into the token, and yeah, we buy back and burn.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, that gives everyone a pretty good idea. What about any alpha? Anything coming up? Anything we should look excited for? Be
I
excited
can
for? Look out
tease
for?
something that's actually really massive. I think everyone in this call knows about it because I spilled some alpha here and there. But basically, before I launched on Believe, I was working on this project for about 1.5 years, right? Before agents were even a thing, before people talked about MCPs, before all these things were a thing. I really specialized heavily in LLMs, and let's just say I was trying to figure out how to make AI talk to the internet because I really wanted Jarvis to be real. Nowadays, you can see Jarvis sort of like showing up in glimpses of MCPs and things like, let's say, Jarvis appearing in like those tool calls, right? If you're technical, you might understand. But ChatGPT and Perplexity have been doing browser agents, and with browser agents, they're managing to do certain things that are better than other people for like action-based tasks. For example, now with, let's say, Perplexity Comet, you could maybe go, or actually Slash is a project that's doing something similar to this, right? But with Slash, you can actually go into, like, let's say, a website, and you can ask ChatGPT or the chat itself to be like, hey, can you do this for me? Can you post a tweet for me, for example? And it will post a tweet for you, which is a step further than just a typical chat, right? But what we're launching is something that's more deterministic and supposedly faster than going through a traditional browser of automation, if that makes sense. I can't explain it unless you see it. It's a kind of weird abstract concept here. But I'm working on something along the lines of a browser
So are we
agent
just
that
be
doesn't
watching
rely
the
on a
socials?
browser. Yeah, you should
Browser
just
agent that doesn't rely on a
watch it.
browser.
It's gonna come very soon. It's coming very, very soon. So it's a browser that
Well, browser agents are hype,
skips the
man.
browser.
We're excited about that.
Yeah.
Is it anything like Orgo? Would that be another example? Similar.
I would say it's similar, but it's a different use case. We can live in the same ecosystem, but not compete with each other in a direct sense.
Sweet. Okay, let's give an idea of what we should expect today. We got a little conversation with you, Lewis. We're gonna go through talk to Rec a bit, or A1 representing Rec here. Then we're gonna talk to Paperhead from Avo for a bit. We got Azaru over here with us as a guest judge. He's gonna be helping score these projects, these AI videos. And then after we do like a 10-15 minute section with both Rec and Avocado, we will get into the videos and get to judging. Right? Sounds like the layout.
Yep.
Sweet. Ozaro, are you with us, Ozaro? Nothing here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just like trying to figure out how I can put up my profile picture, but doesn't seem to work.
It's okay.
I'm a noob.
Well, you got like roughly 20 to 30 minutes here before we start the judging. So in that time frame, hopefully we can get it figured out.
Perfect.
No worries. Cool. Then let's jump into some rec updates. A1, we got some interesting stuff. You guys have this ETF going live. You want to just kind of talk us through that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're making good progress on the ETF. It's going to be going live next week, I believe. Yeah, next week. Wow, time really flies fast. And yeah, we're just basically, I'm not sure how many people know about REC or kind of what we're doing, but we're democratizing real estate. The first ever real estate ETF on Solana with a 100% DeFi approach, focusing on that DeFi experience. Basically put your money to work, generate yields from real estate operations. And then through the ETF, you're getting kind of a diversified exposure to various RWA listings we have in the platform. For example, one of the most hyped ones, in my opinion, is VRC. That's hosted by Jay from Viva, the founder of Viva. So that's super cool.
Shout out Viva.
Yeah,
we love Viva.
Yeah, we love
Viva. Do you want to talk about that property specifically?
Because it's really sure. So it's an insane property. It's a huge raise. It's in like the $5 million range for a raise. So we've staged it out into different stages, where like the first stage would be like a 200-300K raise. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but a 200-300K raise for one aspect of the property, and then like after that, once that's raised and filled, we'll move on to the next stage and stuff like that. It's in San Diego. Yeah, you can see there, like just in those little clips, like the property is absolutely insane. I think we uploaded like a 12-minute video. That's literally the POV of Jay, that like just a bunch of, he had a ton of videos and clips he sent us when we first started talking. And like, I think if you scroll down a bit, and it went like viral. There was like 100,000 views on it or something. It was kind of insane.
Oh yeah, I saw you guys crushed.
Yeah. Like a lot of people like really like that. But yeah, if you guys go through this video, you guys can see like the reason it's so long is because the property is like really big. And there's just a whole lot of stuff planned for it. Like, remember last time when we were on the show, he was dropping some alpha of some of the celebrity participants and stuff like that he's talking to for this.
A little too much alpha, but he did do that.
A little bit too much alpha.
So funny.
Too much insider.
John will come on and just leak alpha, and Nate will be like so pissed off because Nate's like the compliance. He's gotta write the contracts, dotted line, and John just like, yeah, dude, we got leaker coming out. We got it. It's so funny.
It's because he's super excited, and he's a visionary at the end of the day. Some of the stuff that he's pulling off is absolutely insane.
It's insane.
I want to underscore something real quick as everyone's watching this. We've seen Viva come into the ICM ecosystem, into the Believe ecosystem, and they just bring such a huge amount of resources with them. Like Viva is a huge company, but their family office and family in general are very well off and bring a lot of resourcing. And so I think this is just something new, because in crypto, I think we're used to a lot of projects that are very bootstrapped. But these guys are the opposite, and they have a lot of resources and a lot of relationships.
Yeah.
You guys have to watch this video.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. It's literally his POV of the videos he was sending us when we first started talking.
Yeah, and he got 100K views on that. That's impressive.
Yeah, just a few days ago, I was astonished at how many views. Like a lot of people that I know that like maybe don't see rec typically saw it on their timeline. So it's good that it kind of went on like the Twitter for you page or whatever. So yeah, a lot of people definitely saw this, and I mean, you just have to see it. It's so crazy. Like he's talking about the venue for the events. He's talking about like the housing on the property. He's talking about the vineyard and the wine, and how they're producing like a ton of barrels of wine. I'm not a wine guy, so I don't really like fully
Dude,
understand the scale of it. Yeah,
it's a
like
lot.
yeah, it's a lot. And then he's talking about like the golfing, the tee box and stuff like that, and it's all dedicated to Solana. He's going to be having like a lot of sponsors on the property with these statues and billboards and stuff for when he does these events.
Racetrack.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I mean, I can't wait. I'm hoping that I can go out there sometime soon. He's already invited us to go out there. But definitely I want to go check it out myself and
Once
kind
this
of
is
enjoy
set
the
up,
atmosphere.
I've like made it up in my mind that once this is set up, I'm getting Viva and Meteora, Solana, Believe, ICM.run to all just host a big ICM centric event
MCG.
at MCG, of course, to host a big ICM centric event at this vineyard. Like, we got to.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and I'm sure he'd be down because that's the whole goal of this. He's centering all this around Solana. Like this is all for Solana. So definitely like that's kind of the way he's going, and he's an awesome dude, man. Like I mean, you guys know it. Like he's super chill. Definitely like
Super nice
visionary.
guys. Yeah.
Like yeah.
But so that's one of the properties, and I would recommend watching this 2x speed real quick and just let it go for like 5 minutes. It's insane.
Yeah.
But that's one of the properties. It's going to be huge for you guys. How does that tie into the ETF? How do you guys make money off of that? Help me understand that concept, because this ETF is going live. It's like the first of its kind. We've never seen something like this on chain. Yeah.
Yeah. So if users are familiar with other like lending protocols like DeFi Carrot or Jito Sol, you're basically dropping in your USDC into the ETF and you're just generating yield. So it all functions through the NAV. And like let's say if we're projecting a 25% year from the yields, what you do is like if you deposited first day, first day the price of the token is going to be $1, and then 1 year from now it's going to be $1.2 and you can redeem it. So as time goes on, basically daily, the ETF price is going to be consistently appreciating as liquidity is getting injected into the coin. So it's not functioning like our old model where we just had the property and you would invest into the individual property and you'd have to wait 6 months to get the yields. Because like let's say if we're doing like let's say it's a 50% APY just for number's sake, and then so that's annualized, so 6 months later you'd get a 25% ROI. If the property isn't finished, you can't get your yields, right? So the purpose of this is kind of like, okay, if I'm holding, okay, I don't want to do dumb math in my head, but like basically if I'm holding for 6 months, and we're projecting a 30% APY, then in 6 months I will be able to redeem for about roughly 15% yield. So I would have made 15% on my bags after just leaving it in there. And then the kind of other avenue that we're going down, which is kind of going to be big because we've seen a lot of expressed interest in this from other projects, which is essentially, and this is mainly going to be catered to ICM and the Believe ecosystem, but through our partnership with RainFi, what we're doing with them, like we did for our own coin, is that we allowed users to invest with the Believe coin $rec into the properties. So we opened up a pool of like, I think it was like a $25,000 pool, like capped, so that people could invest in it. And those tokens are not sold at all. They're just held and until like maturity when the property finishes. So in doing that, you're taking tokens out of circulation, and all those whale holders that are like holding rec for the long term anyway. And that's what we see like a lot of these ICM projects, like people are in it for the long run, right? They're not meme coins that you trade and hold for like 1 minute. You're trying to hold these coins for the long run and scale them with the business. So if you're going to be holding anyway, you might as well put that money to work. And then through RainFi, we're able to do that without having to sell the tokens or anything. Granted, you would be getting a slightly less yield because of the interest on the collateralization for that, which depends on the lenders and stuff like that. But it's let's say it's like 10%. So instead of getting a 30% return, you would get a 20% return. But at the end of the day, those tokens otherwise, if you weren't going to sell them or anything, you wouldn't be making money off it in the first place. So kind of offering that to the greater ICM ecosystem, specifically like, all these belief coins, which in general, in my opinion, it's difficult to attach utility to. Just from my perspective, it's hard to force utility onto these belief coins unless you have like, flywheels and stuff like that. But other than that, it's kind of difficult. And so this is a way to like take those tokens, put them to work, have the whales and the long-term holders make money on those tokens because they're holding them anyway. And then not to mention, I think I kind of glanced over it, but the with the ETF, there's two options. There's a fully liquid option where you can invest fully liquid and you'd get your yields, but you can pull out any time, like 1-to-1. And then the other option would be locking it, where if you do choose to lock your positions for at least 6 months, then you're experiencing an extra 10% increase in APY. So if the projected APY is 25% right now, if you choose to lock it for at least 6 months, you're going to get a 35% projected APY.
So quick questions. I got two questions. Number one, if the property hasn't come to fruition, right, it's still being built, and I decide to withdraw money, let's say after 6 months rather than a year, right, projected 30% APY, I decide to withdraw after 6 months, I take 15% APY after 6 months, but the property's not finished. Where does that collateral and money come from?
We already have like properties in our pipeline that are going to be injected at the beginning, I believe. So those are going to be basically it gets put into the NAV and then it kind of disperses the injections over time. So it's not just like one big pump and you redeem. It's kind of like, because it's DeFi and the kind of the experience we're trying to give, it's not going to be like, we're trying to avoid the idea that like you have to rush to redeem to get your rewards, we just want it to just grow over time and just kind of stay more stable than like a speculative token. And you can see there some of the forecasts and like kind of how over time gradually the coin will move up in price. And if you look at other protocols like DeFi Carrot and stuff like that, you can see that like DeFi Carrot started at like $100 a token, and now that like it's kind of like almost a straight line upward or a diagonal, where it's now at like I think 112. So you already got 12% return on that. So yeah, that's kind of the experience we're going for. And and then the other aspect of it, it's all just liquidity management. So from our end, it's just managing the liquidity properly and kind of having a balance to make sure that like we can keep it liquid.
Cool. And then I guess my next question would be, you see APYs at like starting at 22%. For your typical crypto degen, they're trying to they're reaching for these crazy APYs. This is something that a Web2 native person or a person that does real estate or a person that has investments would see this number and they'd be like 22% APY. I need that. I need as much as I can get of that. When it comes to targeting, who are you really targeting with this? Obviously, it's a crypto native platform, so you want to get this in the hands of crypto people, but who's your main audience here?
Yeah, absolutely. So, like for example, I had a conversation today. We had a meeting with I can't name drop right now, but we definitely had a meeting with a very prolific name in terms of founder of a very big startup, Web2 startup, that if I said the name, that I'd say 99% of people would know the name of it. So partners like that, they come in and they're asking questions like, they're coming from more the Web2 side of things and traditional investing. And so like you just mentioned, when you say 22% APY to the kind of traditional investor, it's like really, really, really good, right? Mm-hmm. And then if you're saying 22% APY to like like a degen gambler who's just trying to like 8 pump fund coins and stuff like that and get 100 X's without any security, then it doesn't sound as good. It's mainly for putting, like, what I would say is like, it's mainly for putting those stables to work. So if you have, if you have like a 6-figure $100,000 port, right? I assume that you're not trading with 100% of it and you have some of it in USDC, right? That part that's held in USDC, you could be generating yields on that, right? And for people with a lot bigger ports, if you have $1 million port and half of it is in USDC, and you're gambling and trading with the other half, if you were to take that 50%, 500,000, and put it into REC, you're literally earning a salary off of the yields that you'd be getting off of REC over like annualized yields. Like if you're getting 20, 30% yields off that. So it's really about catering to DeFi, and it's also about a lot about education, right? It's about educating people on like what it is, what purpose that it serves. It's supposed to give like, you know, much more like more secure avenue for yields. Let your money grow, put your money to work. You saw that like the other day, like everyone saw that like the Trump China tariffs and like the huge market nuke, right? When that happens, all your meme coin holdings and stuff like that just get completely nuked. If you're leverage trading, like everyone gets liquidated and stuff like that, you lose a ton of money, and it's really hard to recover from that. If you put your money into something that generates yields, like a lot of these DeFi protocols and stuff like that, that's where you really saw them shine, because like just looking at like DeFi Carrot and stuff like that, at the end of the day, those things didn't take a hit, and you're still generating yields off those. And if you have a big port in that, you're generating like a lot of yields, right? So you're much more secure in those lending protocols than like some random black swan happening, and then suddenly you just lost half your port.
Bear market proof.
So yeah, exactly. And we all know that like, or I'm not going to say we all know, I'm not going to give you guys your own opinions, but I would say that like in the general scope of things for crypto, we are on the bull market side of the spectrum, right? And we also know that like that doesn't last forever, because like what goes up must come down, and then it goes up higher. So yeah. Or like let's talk like 2-3 years, right? We're at a good time right now, but you know, prices don't stay high forever, market doesn't stay high forever, and in that time you're going to be wanting to generate yields. And like, you know, if trading and entrenching and stuff isn't an option, how are you going to be generating yields? Stuff like this.
Yeah, dude, I hear you. I love it. We love what REC's doing. We got to keep it moving. I guess, you know, pivot over to Avo real quick. But closing thoughts here, how can people get a hold of this ETF? I know there is like a cap on how much you can invest in the private sale. Will there be a cap when the ETF goes live? Because I would say the average investor, I think the cap for the private sale is like $10,000, but the average investor, you know, looking for big generation may want to do 100,000, you know, 100,000 plus dollar deposits here. What does that look like, and how can I get my hands on the ETF here?
Yeah, so right now, if you want to get into the whitelist, like let's say like 3 days before it goes live, more public, you would have to be holding either REC or Viva. I think it's like I can't remember exactly how much tokens it is, but it's not like an insane
500,000
amount.
Viva tokens
Or ICM.run.
Okay. Oh yeah, ICM.run, Viva, or REC, and it's 500,000 Viva tokens. Yeah. So if you're holding any one of those, then you're able to secure a position. And then once it goes public, in terms of the cap is kind of, I want to say it's like more of a soft cap, but it's not a soft cap. So it's a hard cap, but kind of soft, because like as we get more liquidity, the thing with REC is like we don't really have a shortage of deal flow. That's not at all an issue or hurdle that we've come across. So because we have all the deal flow we need for the foreseeable future, it's as simple as just putting another listing up, which could take between a week to 2 weeks, and just listing something else and then increasing the cap of the ETF. So for example, the Viva property, how we've staged that out, we have the next stages ready to list once we have the liquidity. So like that's just one example of like there's like 4 or 5 stages on that. So like we could just list the next stage right there.
Very cool. Okay, well we got to keep eyes on this. This is super interesting. I know a lot of people that have a lot of stables that would love some juicy 25, 20% plus APY with little downside. So A1, you're the man as always. We're going to keep you up here for the judging. You can, drop in and give your remarks here, but let's pivot over to Avo and Paperhead.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on with you is the question.
Well, I got, a list of stuff we can go through. I was just making the list as we were listening. And first thing, I would like to kick off by maybe sharing my screen and show you guys
Yes, please.
what's going on.
Absolutely. And by the way, just for the panel in here, guys, my private chat is like not opening, of course, right now. So if you have anything specific you want to say in the private chat, Josh, you're just gonna have to pay attention or send it in
Okay.
Telegram.
Yeah, I'll send it in TG.
Perfect. Yeah. To begin, if you load Avo anywhere, it's like extremely fast now. I think we made it like 56% faster. Oh, sorry, 56 times faster than what it was before. We've added a lot of optimization to load times, and just the overall look is much cleaner. We've introduced some of the these UI changes over the past, I would say, 2 weeks or so. This was after we dropped V2 for our infrastructure. We'll continue to ship more UI changes. Some of the things you're gonna notice, as the week comes by. But when we dropped the V2 for the infrastructure, which was like a key moment in Avo's journey, we've noticed 90% like more efficient usage of our infra. We even made swaps just a few days ago. We were able to make swaps extremely cheap, so the agents can like swap into tokens. We made about like 122 times cheaper to swap between in and out of tokens. So that obviously enables it to trade at a much higher frequency. And more importantly, we are, and this is alpha, we're dropping some like really attractive smart indexes that I'm in my opinion is going to be interesting for the entire ICM ecosystem. I think that it would be probably providing more narrative exposure even within the ICM ecosystem, and yeah, that that would drop probably over the next week or so.
When you say narrative exposure, like kind of describe that for us. Like, are you going to have a bunch of different narratives within this, or maybe give me some more information?
Something like, for example, like AI ICM. You've got like robotics ICM. You've got more, RWA ICM, and these could all be smart indexes. They would be sort of like including and excluding different tokens based on. It could be based on size. We can select what the specific algo could look behind it. But yeah, like that would be like, okay, I want the AI companies that are, considered part of ICM, and then you would just deploy into that smart index.
Dude, that looks awesome. Did you update the website at all? Because I don't remember seeing that background last time I was on the.
The background would change every time you load. But yeah, basically, we would be shipping more on the web app, but also we would start focusing on shipping the Avo app. So we kicked off the development last week, and we should have 2 releases. One is an closed alpha release for a select group of people, and that would make onboarding even easier than here. So like instead of Connect Wallet, you guys have probably experienced similar onboarding speeds, such as on FOMO, Bags app. You connect your X account, you have an embedded wallet, you can fund, and then we just make the entire onboarding experience much more seamless for especially new users who are just getting started. Even others, experienced Solana users usually just deposit more Solana into their app's wallet. But yeah, that's what's on the horizon.
And sorry, Paperhead, is that's a mobile app, right?
Yes, that's a mobile app. Like that's going to be available on iOS and Android.
Can we talk about why you decided to go that direction? Because we're seeing a lot of interest kind of from mobile apps right now. We're seeing FOMO's kind of popping off. We know Moby's working on a mobile app. Obviously, Believe's working on their mobile app. It seems like there's starting to be some attention surrounding mobile apps when in the past that's been not so popular for crypto. What made you guys decide to go with a mobile app and start creating that?
Well, numbers scream, because still over 70% of the usage on Avo is within like mobile app screens, and then within like they go and they open it in Phantom, and that experience is in my opinion, pretty shitty. You have to go to the website and then you click connect and it take you to Phantom, and then you have to open it again and you have to connect it there. So it's you're opening the web app within another app. We want to make it super simple to just be able to invest in, say, an agent or an index. And if you want to do that, we have to do the hard work of just shipping the actual app. If other other projects are doing it, they probably are seeing the same things on their end. There's more attention on the mobile side. There's more persistency as well. You can build that sort of story with the user where they join and they use and they are paying attention to different things. There's more persistency rather than just visiting a website.
It's really interesting. So do you think we're kind of heading in that direction where we're going to see more trading happening on mobile maybe than desktop in the future? Or just like, what's the long-term vision on that you see directionally?
Really, in my opinion, I think what we're going to see, like, more sophisticated trading is going to continue to happen on desktop, but more like on the go observability and like knowing what's going on, say, with your portfolio. Okay. It's probably going to be on your phone.
That makes sense. I feel like it's so much easier to just pull up the phone, see what's going on, and rather, I mean, I'm half the time I'm not at my computer, so this makes sense. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Another thing, we are also shipping like dev support and developer infrastructure, which is enabling developers to start deploying and updating and working with, say, their agent or their instance on Avo, just through code. We already have the tracker that you can put a wallet and start tracking with the tracker agent. But we've heard that some developer teams want more customizability, be able to update, say, their portfolios at their own intervals. And we want to be able to provide them that sort of API layer so that they can do it. And we're also working on that. That's actually all feeding into something we've talked about last time, which is Avonomics, where Avo's token actually empowers the entire platform, both web, mobile, as well as the developer side. Half of the fees as a deployer you earn on Avo, and that's quite attractive for teams who are just getting started and want to release something. So we want to incentivize people to, release. We are working on a better ranking algorithm where, and performance as well as other metrics would matter in terms of your visibility on Avo. So because we are starting to gain more users and we will have more weight on distribution. Yeah.
That's exciting. Yeah, I loved your Avonomics. I was actually looking for it on Twitter here. I just pulled up that tweet. But you had a full breakdown of the Avonomics. I'm not sure if you want to touch on that a little bit more in just detail.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So the brief I believe I left on Twitter was we will grow the team reserve to a set percent of the total supply through the fees we are collecting. So right now, every transaction that goes through the platform, it has an attached Avo fee, and that fee goes split between the deployer, the referral, if you're referred to a friend, as well as the platform. And we want to grow the team reserve to about 10%. And we're already seeing that inflow of fees, and we are already seeing that reserve growing. Past 10%, we will then, again, I haven't finalized the complete, to the T type of Avonomics, but the idea is after the reserve, we would burn everything that we've acquired after. So these fees are being acquired at market value. And because they're being paid for, right, you're taking actual paid for Avos out of circulation. So we would then burn it. And obviously after paying the developers and such. That's the gist. That's most of the idea behind it. Really.
Can we talk about growth? I remember the first time we had you on, you talked about growth. You know, you guys were growing nicely. You kind of took a pause, pivot to work on refining the platform.
Yes.
You know, pivoting the platform, etc. Have you started to see growth pick back up again? Or are you still in that refinement phase where it's like ironing it out? Maybe just give us some thoughts there.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, like there was a period of time where we like, okay, let's slow down on intake and be focused on actually improving the foundation of the platform so that we can build better and enable, you know, the Avo developers who are joining us to be able to build properly. So we did that. The growth was hindered, obviously, but it was short-lived, and we wanted to do that because we actually didn't want to serve more users at that point. Right now, it's picking up again. We're starting to see more interest around actually not agents. Like we're starting to see interest of people wanting to invest in smart indexes and sort of managed portfolios. So once that kicks in, I think right now we're at about 8,500 users, give or take.
Wow.
Once that kicks in, I think we will have a much bigger adoption because we are tailoring ourselves to a broader audience who is already interested.
What do those indexes look like?
So they're gonna basically be, okay, this is just an idea, like top ICM projects, right? And they're going to be certain distribution. They're updated, say, every 5 or 10 minutes. And you have the same experience as a user. You just buy into it. And it would be automatically managed for you. So it would feel the same, but basically the logic behind how it's being calculated and what the portfolio is going to be different.
Cool. No, that sounds awesome. We're excited. We love Avo, obviously friends of the show. We're kind of getting here to the point where you guys start judging. So maybe give us some closing thoughts. What you're most excited for? What you're excited for the video competition? Let's hear it,
dude. I think that I'm an Avo absolutist. I think Lewis was saying like, a lot of the submissions were Avo. So shout out to the to the Avolians and the Avo community. I'm sure there are many who are already watching this, and there are maybe later at the end of this video, I think one video didn't actually make it because they used a lot more AI tools outside of just Foundry. Maybe we can just showcase that.
Oh,
it's like an anthem.
Don't worry.
Yeah, dude. If we can, that's like crazy. I want to give a shout out to that guy. Like he put a lot of work and effort in it.
Okay, well, let's definitely shout him out. We will. Like I said, I can't open private chat, but if you send it in private chat or send that to a group, we can definitely play that as like an honorable mention.
Oh, it's included inside the judging, so it will be played as well. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well, then finally we got. We'll just kind of chat for the next 5 minutes. Ozaro, we got you as a judge. You know, how did you get this honor? How do you get this honor to be the judge of this legendary Videothon competition? What qualifies you as the best AI ad judger?
I would say like something specific qualifies me for being the judge or something. Like I
okay, how about I help you out here? Because I know why I picked you. Okay, so Ozaro has been like very, very, very like he's a back worker of a lot of different ICM projects. I know because he was in Foundry since day one, and he has been like hopping around, like telling me about his stories about going on to like different projects to like really help him out. So I think he's one of the best judges for this because he really understands a lot of projects inside and out. And yeah, that's the reason why I went to you.
And like, you're an ICM run contributor as well, right?
Yeah, and he's an ICM run contributor as well.
But I helped Louis out from like day one. It was like a fun experience. Yeah. Like, actually, my first time because I was like involved on a big meme coin on base back in the day.
You want to name drop it?
Like 56 million, so we did a good job, and we did another one that ran to 15. So we did some good cooks there for the trenches, right? But then I came into ICM. And like I saw all these different projects. It was new for me. It was like, okay, utility. That's something new. It's nice.
You left your old world and said, you know what, I'm going to build something real.
left base, comes to Solana, drops memes, comes to ICM. This is a
Really?
full transformation.
Like I dropped memes and I went straight into like YouTube. Like I did the same on base. Then I came to Solana because the ICM meta was like a bit more my thing than it was on base. And I started like reaching out to the devs and like trying to help them as a crypto native, you know, because some people are not crypto native. And
Yeah.
just like giving them some advice or if they needed some help or like maybe some connections, you know, and that's how I got a little bit involved with the Foundry as well from day one.
Nice.
And I'm still around.
Yeah.
Sweet. ICM Enjoyer. I love the title.
Thank you.
That's my title too. ICM Enjoyer.
Is
What
it?
is what do you enjoy most? What are you most excited for in the broader terms of ICM? You're a contributor to ICM.run. What are you really excited for?
I've been like excited from the start. Like my first, like one of the first tokens that caught my eye was back in the day Inbox and Kled.
Inbox app.
Kled was
Yes.
the whole drama aside, you know, but I was actually genuinely excited at what he's building. And then I was like looking in the same thing, like I like the AI stuff a lot. Then Foundry came in,
Like Orgo,
yeah, Orgo as well.
Foundry,
Avo, I think Agok was another one.
AGOC.
Like a very interesting ones, and I like to like hop around and see what everything is offer. And like I try to trade a bit, like I like have some bags everywhere. I'm most of the time like a longer term holder. Like I buy, for example, $200 and I'll leave it there, or 1K, or and I'll see what happens. Right, this is not a like trading environment like PvP memes. Something different. You can hold for longer, and that's enjoyable because you see the progress in like all the different projects. It's a very vibrant ecosystem. I love it.
Indeed, indeed. Sweet. You guys ready to jump into
Yeah,
it?
let's
Yup.
get into some
Hell yeah.
videos.
Lewis, you want to cover? I think you said we had preliminary judges. Ozara, you've already seen most of these, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, Lewis, do you just want to kind of fill everyone in on the prerequisites? What went
And
in before
MCG
this?
has fresh eyes. We didn't look at any of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So before the stream started, we had all the judges because we had like a bunch of judges, right? We have Ozaru here, with William, we have Studholm. Studholm will be joining later, but these three non-MCG judges, they've been already vetting through the different Videothon submissions, and basically we made sure that we made sure that it can fit everything as much as possible into the stream. But obviously we couldn't keep every single thing because we had like a ton of submissions, right? So most submissions are gonna be included in the stream, but mostly the stronger ones will be kept inside, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. And we got a nice tier maker, which I haven't pulled up yet because it's been crashing my computer. So I will pull it up now so you guys can see it. We got this tier maker list here, dragging and dropping to show the final results here. So how many videos do we have today? Is it 10?
It's about 15 or 16, I think. Let's count.
15, 16. Okay, and we are judging. I know you said the green ones are the ones we judge. What about yellow? What colors do I pull from?
Yellow and green.
Yellow and green. Okay.
Yeah, I would say
It's
yellow
just
and
that
green. Depends on the amount of time.
Yeah.
Dom, do you want me to pull up the
Okay.
tier
Here
thing?
I am now.
And you do the videos?
You can pull up the videos if you do that.
Okay. All right. So I'm getting
Yeah,
them,
but either
Lewis, I'm getting from the
works.
document, right?
Yeah, you can use the document.
Okay, so
Just
from the
exclude the red ones.
from the green ones, right?
I can
No,
take those.
everything but the red. Everything but the red.
Okay. Okay, got it. All right. So Dom, you're running tier list, just confirming. I'm then doing videos, right?
Yeah, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. So, okay, this one. Okay, bear with me, folks. I'm just getting set up here. Okay. I have 1 million tabs, and this is about to expand my tab list. I'm just gonna close some tabs. Also, great updates, guys. By the way, thank you, Rack, for sharing those, and Avo and sponsoring. Okay, so I have the first one. We ready to go?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Let's get it pulled up. Do you want to shout out the sponsors real quick before we jump into it, Lewis? Because you got a lot of
Yeah.
sponsors.
All right, yeah.
Put some
Me
respect on.
too.
Always,
So
I always got to put respect on the sponsors. Yeah.
yeah, so firstly, I have to really thank Meteorite Collective and Soldier's Proxy for actually starting this whole thing, because without this I wouldn't have thought of the idea of like even doing this for the ICM community. So it was really Soldier and Vesper that actually sponsored it and kicked off the entire sponsorship run, right? So yeah, I gotta thank them. And Believe Capital also just hopped on as well, and they sponsored like 15 Soul, the biggest sponsor.
Wow.
I'm really thankful for. Then there's Waterminder, Chris, my Hydro homie. So yeah, he was the next guy I went to. I was like, hey, cool app. I use it sometimes. And then he sponsored some as well. Oh, he also sponsored some promo codes for Waterminder. So if you didn't get the prize pool of the Solana, you have a chance of getting some Waterminder codes as well. The Starseed guys have been great. Pantheon. Oh, yeah, Pantheon. I was gonna say Believe GPT, but I haven't updated the site. Algon FX, Winch is great. And obviously, there's Paperhead with Avo. Yeah, he's right here. Worm, Cruella. There's Rec. Zero Delta, NVA, and Serpent. I included some non-belief projects as well, because there were some people who really wanted to join, and I couldn't say no to that, right?
No, never.
Yeah, but they're all
Love
ICM.
it.
Yeah.
There we
Yep.
go. I threw
Shout out
them up
them.
on screen.
We'll have to honor them in the.
Yeah. I was trying
Yeah, there
to
you
find it on the website. You have a website for this, right, Lewis?
Yep, I have it on videothon.getvideos.app. Let me just drop a link.
Yeah, can you drop a link? I've been trying to look for that link actually for
Oh, I took it down, that's why. Okay, yeah, it's here.
We'll pull that up. But shout out all these sponsors, and then I got the first one.
That's in the private. That's in Telegram.
Yeah. We're just gonna pull it up. Make sure we got our shout outs. Okay.
Are you guys?
Yeah, it's a bit hard to hear him.
Yeah, it feels like he changed mics or something. It's kind of weird.
Okay. Let's just, Josh, maybe just pull up the videos. We'll just get into it. Your mic's working the next time we start talking. There's the website.
Oh no, the URL's outdated because they changed their profile fix.
All right.
okay.
I'm lagging because I'm
That's okay.
I got too many tabs open here. So we ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Here's the first one. Okay. First one is Wreck. Do it.
Now we all know building ain't the same in this great world of ours.
With all this red tape and bureaucracy, how does anything ever get constructed?
Okay. Is it lagging for you guys on your?
But with RECC, anything is possible through our connection to crowdfunding.
It's clear for me.
It's clear for
Yeah,
me.
it's fine.
I think you're lagging individually, Diner.
It's lagging Dom over there.
For you, or is this
For
Just
you,
me.
Dom.
It's for you.
Yeah. Maybe stop sharing that that tier list thing. Yes. You guys can hear me okay?
Yeah, you're fine.
All right. Yeah, it is in the order of the non-red ones. Yeah. So I'm gonna play this again. We're gonna make sure this video gets full creative appreciation.
Now we all know building ain't the same in this great world of ours.
With all this red tape and bureaucracy, how does anything ever get constructed?
But with RECC, anything is possible through our connection to crowdfunding.
Now, we all know building ain't the same in this great world of ours.
Okay, it's only 20 seconds long, so and Lewis, I muted you there so your background noise didn't come in.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so are we putting in the
video
tier list
video
here?
number 1.
Yeah.
I like the Naruto headband that the guy has.
We're doing the tier list. I think we also have to should have maybe ran to our like criteria before this.
Yeah, really quick.
Yeah, how do you want 1
what's
through
the
10?
criteria on this one?
I'm still new to the
preliminary
math,
votes.
like-
How do you say it? It was
Preliminary.
1 to 10
Can you hear me?
or 0 to 10. Yeah.
Oh, can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, can you?
Oh yeah. So we had some criteria, right, at the start of the judging. We made it such that the rules are as such. We have 25% of the criteria being creativity, 25% to entertainment, 25% to promotional value, 25% to production quality. So creativity will be like how original your idea is. 25% will be like how much engagement there is and watchability. I think this can be seen from like, let's say how exciting it is. There's promotional value, which is viral potential and engagement, right? Which would sort of like translate to tweets and stuff, like how much views you get. But I think we shouldn't focus too much heavy onto that, because I know some people actually botted their tweets to get a more points, so we have to like not make it unfair to the rest. So the last one will be production quality as well, which is basically how you edited the video, how you threw in like things like maybe music, things like post-processing. Yeah.
One other thing is like, how are we supposed to judge based on relative to other videos? Like the first video always ends up being misjudged. Maybe we can do like a few videos and then we can rank them all together.
And that's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
But maybe you can just shift it later,
Or we
so that you can remember.
could loop back at the
positions
end
they
too
were.
and watch this one again.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is just go.
We'll start this off as like B tier. This is like our baseline, and
We are lagging, bro.
The tier list doesn't like him, bro. Like it makes him lag.
okay, you know,
yeah,
you can,
Dom, you got to stop
yeah, you
sharing
can
the tier list.
you can
or
do the tier
something.
list. I do the.
Okay. You do the videos. I don't know,
Okay,
guys.
so-
Sorry, guys.
Yep.
We're hitting lag we normally don't get. So
Okay, I'm doing the videos.
AWS again.
Sure, blame it on AWS. I think it's my Wi-Fi. I think it's my computer, but it is what it is. All right. All right, cool.
Red, 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 red. No, green. Wait, red again.
Okay, I got it all set up. You guys ready?
Yep.
Josh, do you have the tier list?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Video number 2. Here we go.
Red, red, red. No, green. Wait, red again. This is too much.
Some worry, some print. Markets do the work. AVO agents don't care if the
That's
market
really
is
laggy.
good or bad, they just print. Money makes the best lullaby.
Red, red,
I like
red.
that. I like that. You guys want to watch it one more time, or we good?
Yo, that's good. Yeah, one more time.
Yeah, I like that.
No, green. Wait, red again. This is too much.
Some worry, some print. Market's a dream when agents do the work. AVO agents don't care if the market is good or bad, They just print. Money makes the best lullaby.
All right, cool.
All right, I have the tier list. So just tell me what we're doing. S is the best, D is the worst, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm thinking personally, I'll say mine. I'm gonna, and we can shuffle this as we go, right? And we can then go back through it. So we just want to get those on the tier list. So I would say this is definitely so far as A for me. But Dom, what do you think?
Yeah, dude, I think this was A tier. Lewis, did we? And can you pull up the chart, Josh? We don't see the tier list.
Yeah.
Again, I can't see the private chat, guys. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's a chat. I shouldn't be judging because there's Foundry submissions as well. So it's really down to you, Ozaru, and Josh.
Okay, Ozaru, what are we thinking?
I would have put that. It takes like it's the essence of Avo, right? So we could give it an A, I think.
Yeah, we'll push out at A, and
I like A.
I think Paperhead made a good point. We can adjust them too as we go back.
Yeah.
I'd say that's probably like a 7 out of 10. Is 7 a cop-out answer, guys?
No, it's good. All right, throw the next video, tee the next video up, and I'll switch us back here. We're getting the flow, guys. We're getting the flow.
Okay. And just for clarification, it's yellow and green, right? Not the orange ones.
The red ones only you can keep orange ones, but the red ones have to be excluded.
Okay, so I was skipping the orange ones. I see. I got you.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, cool. All right.
Wait, they're paying people to make viral videos about crypto projects? So basically, there's this competition where you can win up to 2,500. And here's the crazy part. You don't even need editing skills. Watch this. I just type, make a funny video about a water reminder app, and boom. The prize pool is already at 25 SOL and growing daily.
SOL.
First place gets half.
That's pretty cool.
Videothon ends 2nd of October. Go to Get Videos app. May the best creator win.
Oh, this was so long ago when I didn't do the stuff.
Sick, actually.
I like that one was really good, I thought.
Yeah, I liked it.
Real. I liked it.
Crazy how real these are.
Yeah, crazy how real they are. But I don't know what product is this for
Foundry.
you, Lewis? Is this for Foundry?
Yeah, it's for me. It's a Foundry. It's the app itself, right? They're trying to show the app, but it's like the early stages. So I think we didn't have the what's it called, the audio balancing stuff yet. So the end was so loud, but I think I liked it. I kind of liked it.
Yeah,
I think that's a B. I think for me that's a B.
What's the reasoning there?
Like, there was like good flow, but like you said, I didn't feel the. I don't feel the connection with Foundry for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just an ad for the Videothon itself. I mean, it's pretty smart of them, right? They're trying to get on my good side.
Yeah, true.
If this is ranked a B, would you put the rec one lower? Because I think this one was low key better than the first rec one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, then I would put rec one like to C. I will see what kind of videos we get next.
I agree with that. And by the way, I'll disclose I've like 10 years worth of marketing and advertising experience and done a lot of stuff with big agencies. So I'm observing these closely. Dom, do you want to get the next one up?
Next one's ready to go. Yeah.
Let's do it. You're doing a great job, Dom. We got our flow. Okay.
Sweet. Ready?
Oh,
we had this one.
Oh wait.
Yeah, we already did this one. By the way, his eyes were crazy.
You jinxed it.
I know, right?
Yeah. They're like, my portfolio. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's always like that, though.
All right.
Ready.
Paragon activated.
Tired of lag? Of stutter? Unleash your true power.
I like the gameplay. I like the gameplay footage there. I think it was a little bit all over the place though, in terms of like there was a lot of delays. It felt, and
Yes,
And
is
the
that
narrative.
lag on Dom's end, or is that the video that's lagged like that?
no, the video just takes a long time to like transition from
Got
certain
it.
Yeah, I
parts.
think so. Yeah.
One thing I'll say about this video though is it's core to what PRGN does, and I do like how the branding, like the PRGN ticker, is really clear. Some of the AI videos they misspell stuff, but this
Yeah,
is
that's no problem. Yeah.
pretty legit.
I really
Yeah,
like the when when it implements into the PC, because it's like a tool to use for your PC. That's what the first part is really what I liked about this one. Then the second part was a bit off.
Yeah, like this part right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I did like when it transitioned to the in-game experience, so I thought that was pretty cool. Like that.
Yeah.
I did like.
Yeah, I like content like that. It just fits the project itself.
Agreed.
All right. I think that's this one here. I personally put this a B for me.
Yeah, I
B is
agree with
pretty-
that.
Yeah, B is pretty okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right, Dom.
Are we also ranking them like horizontally in the tier?
Yeah, we are,
Ooh.
yeah. Because
Okay.
they'll be like ranked in terms of like we need to know who's first place, right? And then because it's a based in positions, so we
got
should
it.
do it horizontal as well.
So forward or back of, so to the left is the best of that tier, right?
Yeah,
Not
I'd
to be
say
biased,
left.
but I think
I'd probably say the Foundry one was better in that B tier.
yeah, I think so
It
too.
had better flow. It was more
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Dom, next one.
This is fun.
Ever been stuck staring at a mountain of clothes, wondering why nothing looks right? Yeah, we've all been there. Closet overflowing, frustrated, missing in action. But wait, here comes the lifesaver, Fitted, the app that transforms wardrobe chaos into pure style magic. Just snap, upload, and watch as your clothes are sorted, color-coded, and styled into outfits that actually make sense. Simple, smooth, stress-free. Check this out. Who knew my closet could glow up like this? Now I step out fresh, confident, turning heads everywhere. And the best part? It's all powered by Fitted. Download Fitted today.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. I think it relayed the message of Fitted pretty well. I feel like Fitted's more like though flashy. This felt more like I don't know, like a rooms to go ad or like
or like the Uber for laundry. That's what I felt.
Oh
yeah.
I don't know, dude. That one actually wasn't my favorite. What are you guys putting that at?
Also, I think the logo coming up here, I think that's not right?
No.
Yeah, it's not
I
right.
think it had a lot of potential. I personally, one of the things I didn't really like is like the voiceover, like super AI voiceover, like super obvious.
Yeah.
It was the typical AI voice, literally. Like
Yeah.
when you scroll your reels on Instagram or
Yeah.
TikTok, it's that typical AI voice.
It's the Reddit reader, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get the website at the end pretty good, and at the very beginning, I really liked the first little bit. Like this started super strong for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
So, all right, what do we
It got all the
right.
tags right on the bottom too, though. Fitted closet. Squash
did
pod,
it?
yeah, I think. All right, I think so.
I think that was in post process, but yeah, that's a great effort by them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, are people really quick, Lewis? Are people able to like edit the tags and stuff to make sure it's accurate and the logos and stuff?
So on a platform, they can, but it's a bit harder to do than if you just went out of the platform after you're done with editing, and then go into post processing. So you'd edit it after you finish generating it. So I think the really strong submissions actually did a lot of post processing.
Got it.
I
So Dom,
this may be
what do you
unpopular.
think?
I'm thinking C on that. I'm thinking right above, right in front of the rec one.
It's better. I think it's better
that's a
than the
fair
rec
score.
one, but like you said, it's C for me as well. Like when I watched it the first time, I was not that impressed, but
yeah,
I think C is fine.
Yeah, I'll put it C. I do agree with you guys. It started so strong. Like I do like that little animation at the beginning, but I think it is in front of rec, so I'll put it right there. Does that make sense, guys?
It is in front of rec in my opinion. Yeah, the rec one.
I just don't think it captured like the fitted swag that kind of comes with like
Yeah.
the fitted app. This felt more like a Hallmark movie, dude. But you're right. that first scene where she kind of comes up is super cool.
This is cool, yeah. But
obviously the
you're
shirt's
right.
glitched. But okay.
It didn't have the drip. It didn't have the swag. That's for sure.
Okay, sweet. So C tier there. All right, here we go. This one's a minute long. Let's go.
Trading is fast, complex, and overwhelming. Meet Avo, the trading agent's marketplace, powered by Solana. This is where innovation meets opportunity, a new frontier for trading.
He's looking
Discover
worried.
wallets to
Jackie
copy.
Chan, man.
Follow smart indexes. Use AI-driven agents built by top researchers. Discover wallets to copy. Follow smart indexes. Discover wallets to copy. Follow smart indexes. Use AI-driven agents built by top researchers. In just a few clicks, anyone can have their own personal trading assistant. At the heart of it all, the AVO token. AVO, powering the future of AI trading agents.
Timing is a little funky.
Yeah, timing's off.
Yeah. It's
Timing's
taking
very
so
off.
long on every transition. But dude, why is it like always the worried trencher that's in the other
Yeah.
videos?
That I like the animations. That was a rough watch though.
Yeah.
Too long.
Yeah. I think that was a G.
I think that was a D
Yeah.
tier.
I'm gonna put
Yeah.
that in D tier. I think all the key animations though were pretty all right, but it is like the timing. It just is.
Yeah, I think they took it out. They took it out and went into an editor to like. Oh no, actually, you can actually do that in the platform, right? Where you overlap videos and then get the timing right. But I think they didn't do that. They just left it as a
Because I like
raw
all the
video.
flashy stuff that was happening, but it was not coherent. Like it
Yeah.
was
Exactly
kind of weird.
Yeah, and they would have been better if they tied the worried-looking guy to like Avo solves that problem.
Yeah, I think so too.
The animations were there. The narrative wasn't really coherent.
Yeah.
All right, Dom. Next one. I love in this flow, by the way. This is great, guys.
It's pretty
Cracking open possibilities. Avo unleashes energy, color.
This is something new.
For a genuine. This is more than a competition. It's the future of AI-powered creativity.
Everyone, Solana is changing the game. It's not just a token, it's your gateway to AI-powered trading agents. With Avo, you can deploy smart agents, follow winning strategies, and trade faster with Solana's speed and low effort. This is the future of on-chain trading smarter, automated, and built for everyone. Everyone, Solana, the agent economy starts here.
I saw this video.
Love from our camel. Avo Solana.
What?
Was that added in there? Was that added?
No,
Yeah,
that was
that's
an
not
actual
AI.
Is that one of those
I want
things
to
where
hear people
you?
hit thoughts. I want to hear people hit thoughts on this like first because this was like the guy was cooking quite a bit.
It cooked first 30 seconds.
Yeah. The music
Yeah,
was
Personally, in terms of like a professional advertisement, not good, but like in terms of like a meme advertisement, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that at
So-
the end it got funny.
So at the end there, that wasn't AI. We got to deduct points for the little. That
Oh,
wasn't
that
AI,
was
was it?
totally AI through and
Was
through.
it?
Yeah, of course. It was totally AI.
Was that
It
really?
looked like
Not the
I
camel
think-
though. The camel was like legit.
The camel was
'cause,
not.
Like
Yeah.
they sent it to
Yeah,
me.
I think the camel thing was one of those things where I forget what the website's called, but you like pay someone to do a shout out,
Uh-huh.
like
Wait,
happy
go back
birthday
to it?
things, whatever.
Yeah,
Can you
here.
pull to that spot, Dom? Wait, this is real.
Yeah, this is real.
Yeah, this is real.
They paid for some camel guys to do this.
No
Some
way,
random dude
that
in
is
Egypt,
real.
dude.
A cameo, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, this is allowed because I did say post processing, and you can technically throw in whatever you want in as well, as long as you use get video. So I don't think we should really deduct points for that because that was creative use of like somewhat of post processing. I don't think it's fair to deduct anything from that.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
feel like some of the things could have been faster, like going through the UI and stuff. It
Yeah.
felt kind of slow.
Yeah.
But personally, like the troll side of me kind of liked it because of the ending.
Yeah.
It was a good video. I thought it was funny. This losing me is these scenes right here where it's just like these, like this.
Yeah.
Like I don't. This is
Yeah,
I
it's
don't think
draggy.
this deserves to be an Avo video. Like this is good, but
I like this, yeah.
The first 30
Yeah.
seconds, not even the first 20 seconds were amazing.
And is this AI too, or is this custom right here?
Oh, this is
We pulled
custom.
this from our page actually. We posted
Okay, 'cause
this
that's
on
really
our
good.
page.
Oh, okay, I see. I think this is a pretty good video. Like probably one of the better ones, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
the start
liked
was
it.
good. And
I like
then
the music.
Yeah, the
what?
music was. I like the bass boost. You know, it had like the meme bass boost.
It
I
was
did too.
actually like if we take into account the music, that would actually be dope for a meme coin. Not gonna lie. Like just
Yeah, I love the
distorted
bass boost.
some random shit happening that would qualify for meme coin 100%.
So what do we think? B or A?
I think
That's a tough one. Yeah, it's right in between the A and B in my opinion. I don't think it's
Put it-
better
Yeah,
than the previous Avo one.
Front of B,
Yeah,
maybe.
I think front of B or bottom of A for me.
Same.
We'll just put it in the holding pattern here at
Yeah.
front of B. We can go
Yeah.
Okay.
reanalyze later.
All right, next one, Dom. Gotta keep her moving.
Okay. Share tab.
Are you kidding me? The final circle? And I get a memory leak?
Deep within your rig lies untapped power. Paragon Tweak's utility is the key to unlocking it.
Introducing Paragon Tweaks Utility, your PC's turbo button. Speed, stability, performance. Instant loads, smooth frames, crystal clear streams. Powered by PRGN. Get faster speed, stable gameplay, and premium unlocks.
I'm getting paid to have a faster PC? This is insane!
Unleash your true potential. Paragon Tweaks. Unlock true PC power. Powered by PRGN. Earn, optimize, win.
Yo, that's good.
I think
like
that's the
that.
best
I like
one
that
yet.
one. That was a good
That's
one.
best one.
Yeah, I liked it. There was just one part where like the girl was gaming and the screen's behind her and like half her arm is there.
Yeah.
I think it was like the streamer view, you know, like on Twitch streams where they do like a hand cam.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it like
Oh,
that?
that's That's floating. That's a floating hand.
You got
It's like
the
what's the cartoon?
Addams Family.
Yeah, the Addams
Yeah, the Addams
Family.
Family,
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Thing. It's Thing.
Yeah.
Big, yeah.
I like this scene too, where it's like it said something about being fast, and it switched to a guy, doing the racing simulation. I think that was a good.
Yeah.
I really like that one, honestly. It's gotta go S, right? It's gotta be the first S.
I think it has to be. It's pretty well
Yeah.
done.
It is.
was
The
solid. I
music,
like
I
that
think
at
the music could have been a little more like exciting rather than that like elevator music. Again, why do we keep getting that Do you guys know what I'm talking about there? What do you
That's the default voice. That's the default voice. They didn't change it. There was a way to change it, but I think they left it to the default.
I'm saying the music here, like.
Introducing Paragon Twin Frames,
this.
crystal clear streams, powered by PRGN. Get faster speeds.
Yeah, that's
The
the only.
lo-fi elevator.
Yeah, right. Or lo-fi elevator.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't know if that's the vibe here, but I still think that's the best one.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
All
Yeah,
right,
that was a
next
good one.
We like that.
We got another green one on the list here, so maybe back-to-back bangers.
Yes.
Let's see.
My favorite one
I was gonna
is
say
upcoming.
Dom needs one of those PCs because the
Nice.
tier list was glitching him.
This is an
Yeah,
hour
right,
one.
dude.
He's stressed.
Maybe you gotta hook
Oh,
up with
Gavin, yeah.
the Paragon.
Yeah,
Paragon
that was the best
elevator.
ad. Gavin's got to come and take care of my PC, bro.
True.
All right, let's do it.
Another late night. Another sea of red. Why is this so complicated?
Hey, I've been there. You're trying to outthink the machine.
What is this? 500% this week. My bank gives me like 2% a year.
It's an app store for AI trading agents. You pick an agent, set your risk, and let it work.
An app store for agents? That's brilliant.
And you join a global community of Evolians.
Avo changed everything. Now I trade smarter, live better. Joy the Evolian revolution.
That's pretty good.
Another late night.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the duration
I like
as
the
well.
timing.
It's like powerful, short. Like it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
like a minute long, right? Like always.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, to
like
the
that.
point. Yeah.
I liked it
Maybe
too.
a couple of inconsistencies in it, but yeah, like you can't get everything perfect. I reckon. Like
What
I
did you
tried
spot?
to do it myself. I'm very bad at it, by the way.
Wait, people hit- oh, I
I
forgot-
would
I
be
forgot to mention-
D minus.
I forgot to mention one thing, but then I think it's a bit too late to implement it. Originally, we had this idea where we're gonna let the founder of the video project bump up and have like priority over everyone. But do you think it's too late to do that?
No, I mean, I don't know about priority over everyone. That seems like a little bit. But let's have them bump up and get their opinion. Sure.
Yeah, Paperhead, what do you think?
You know what? I would wait to see the rest. I think that's like
Okay.
we should. Yeah,
Okay.
let's continue ranking. Like see all the other projects as well.
I know what you're excited for, man.
What do we? What
There's
do we
one
think?
that's like killer.
I think that's high A. Like
Probably in front of that guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's in front of the
Yeah.
other Avo because it's both Avo, right? Yeah, those are
Yeah.
both Avo. Yeah, I would put it in front of it.
Yeah, everything's Avo. Like almost everything is Avo.
All right, Dom, tee up
Here.
the next one.
Let's give this a read. We might as well because it seems like this this guy put some thought into it. So I'll read it
Zoom
in
in,
honor of
by
his
the
work.
way.
All right. He said, I spent 3 weeks playing around with these little green avocados during the Get Foundry Videothon, and I have to tell you, I'm in love. To all the Avo holders, better hold on because these avocados are going viral. I bet we'll see them everywhere very soon. No brainer with such an amazing and memorable brand symbol. There we go. Shout out Paperhead for the brand symbol. We got the lore on that earlier. What excites me most beyond the strong brand is the product itself. Real value solving real complex problems, unlike tons of meme coins that literally do nothing. Avo and Get Foundry, you rock. Get Foundry, what the fedge was that? I started just as for fun. As a 5-minute experiment, 3 weeks later, I built a full video on your platform. Is a game changer. Intuitive, even with a few early UI bugs, evolving insanely fast and truly unique. With this speed of development, we're going to crush it. I'm buying more Foundry and can't wait to see how you change the
Amazing.
game with your AI videos. Whew, mouthful, but
Can
All
you
right.
send me that link
this
in the
guy-
chat?
I forgot to mention this guy actually shared his creative process of how he did a video for this entire video.
Oh, that's
inside-
sick.
I really
another
like
tweet,
this
but
one,
I have
by
to
the way.
find it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited now. Ready? I love how this starts already. All right.
Yeah, this looks crazy.
Please wait for me. Hurry up. Nobody's gonna wait for you.
We are flying to the moon!
Don't scan that QR code if you don't know where it goes. Just
Hats off to that guy though. Like hats off.
Yeah, this guy was
Very
really,
cool.
really like this guy. He joined the videothon really early, and then he asked me some questions for like best tips and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Since he's asking, like he was like the original tutorial video I sent on Foundry, right, for the Get Videos app was like actually supposed to help him out because he asked me for like tips, and then I just posted it out because I realized that the video I did was quite useful for him, and then we just he was he worked really hard on the video. I know because he messaged me and asked me so many things.
Dude, that video is awesome. I think that's my favorite one so far. Like, it was fast paced. I love the like the gamey, old school gamey feel to it. Like, that was actually really good.
Yeah, to me that was the best one so far. That personally, I also like how they like.
S tier.
Yeah, they didn't like really they focused more on showing rather than telling. They didn't use like a real like a narrator or anything, and I kind of think that played to their benefit. Seemed a lot less AI. Like, seemed like someone actually handed that.
That's a great point. That's a great point. The narrator is kind of like one of the easiest tells for AI.
Yeah.
My only critique on this one is just the length. You know, I think I like videos that are 30 seconds, around that 30-second mark, maybe a little bit longer, but I think cohesively it's pretty well produced.
I agree. Though it's a little long, but they covered everything. Like, they really did.
Yeah.
They even got the blog in there, like crazy.
That's
Yeah.
got to be number one, right?
Like, to be honest, if you look at it, you know what Avo is doing.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
Like it's completely like clear, instantly.
Yeah.
Paperhead.
Yeah, I would like shy away from judging Avo because I'm always obviously biased. So if you guys are saying like S tier, I would send it straight up to S tier, honestly.
Same.
Yeah, that was
I think
my
that's-
favorite so far. 100%.
I think what we're gonna have to do, guys, is go over the S tier again and replay them just to get a
yeah, we'll do that. Okay, next one. We keep her going.
Okay, here we go. That one was sick.
And
by the
real
way.
estate.
All right.
I just don't understand real estate investments anymore.
What's wrong, Grandpa?
I don't know where to keep my retirement money so it's safe. This really worries me.
Don't worry, you'll find the solution here.
How? This is the latest in tokenized real estate investment.
Wow.
It's incredible. I'm joining this profit adventure.
Dang, she's got
See you at the top to the moon with Rexy Finance. Come on over and check out our project's social media. You'll love it.
I like the theme. The pace needs to pick up a little bit.
Yeah. Some of the narration, like they were like, check out the social media or whatever, and it was like just said rec.finance. That's not even like our at is technically used like rec finance. But I kind of like was it like Magic Schoolhouse or Magic School Bus? What is it called? I don't know. Like the
Magic School
old
Bus.
style card
Vibe,
yeah,
yeah.
cartoony, yeah. Like
Gotta love grandma dancing with money coming out.
But
of
look how
everywhere.
short her arms are, bro. Look how short her arms are. They're not even above her head. Like, my elbow is above my dang head.
Yeah.
No, but I think
what are we
it's pretty good.
thinking? C tier for me. C tier for me.
I'm with
That's a
that.
bit draggy, I feel.
Wouldn't you
Front
put
of
it in
C
B
tier.
tier?
I could say B too. I would say B at the end.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah,
reason
between C and D.
I say that is like the pitch, the initial rec call out was like 3/4 in. Like I would like to have kind of got to the name and branding in the video a little earlier.
Like the first 15 seconds of the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a good
Loki,
critique.
like I'm from rec, and I didn't realize it was for rec until like
Okay.
until shut up happened. Like,
So
I was like,
we
hey,
follow
it's
we follow your
perfect.
judgments,
It's
Josh. We
unbelievable,
follow it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I would say high C tier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you sold
high
us
C
there.
tier for me because I feel like the bottom B tier is like a different caliber from this one.
Yeah. All right, cool. This is a 2-minute and 15-second video here. Maybe the longest submission we've had yet. Okay, so
Maybe
lock
play it
in.
on like 1.5 or something.
No. I got to give him the
Okay.
full viewing experience.
All right.
But I can see where you're coming from. All right.
Oh, this is one.
We ride, we fly, bajo el mismo sky, Avo and Solana worldwide.
Yeah, I glow in the cold where the data streams flow from the chain to the world. Watch the gardens grow, built on trust, built on speed. I plant ideas and let them lead. Innovation in my veins, I will lives where freedom reigns.
Soy fuego y sol, encendiendo la visión desde cero al millón. Pura conexión, bajo el mismo cielo, sin división. Criamos futuro, revolución. La mente despierta, el alma en unión. Avo vibra en cada nación.
From the render to the Tokyo, from Lagos to Seoul, I will rise. One rhythm, one goal, decentralized dreams unstoppable. So we live as one, unstoppable road.
Yeah, I glow in the cold, in the cold. Sin rendiandra me tien.
Trust ignites every day.
Soy fuego sin control, lavo mi sangre, libertad y flow. Wang Dao Yin, Yong Bushi Mie, Keshi De Meng, Shi Che Lian, Ji Der Wu Bian Jien, Wu Zong Dian Shen Rendiandra me tien.
From heart to chain, I redefine every block, every line. Es human divine, well, I choose, young. Bajo el mismo cielo, el mismo piso, soy raíz, soy sí. Yeah, I glow in the cold, hay fuego y sol con Wang Dao Yin. From light to night, I rise, I fly. Bajo el mismo sky, I will one Solana worldwide.
Avo lies where freedom reigns. Wu Bian Jien, no borders, just flow.
Soy el paso, no rush, soy el flow, soy el código, soy el fuego, I glow, bro.
It's a real banger.
Wow.
That's a custom song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
They like I spoke with the guy, and he actually made another one. He made his second song. He's like, I love this project. I said I gotta like show you on MCG. Like, you just gotta show up.
That's hilarious. Do you have the other one you wanna show?
I think he shared it on his. Actually, let me check it out. Let's go through the other one, and then I'll share it with you guys.
Cool. Yeah, so this one was really hype. It didn't really tell a lot about Avo as a product, but like it was a super well done ad. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
kind of like
banger.
struggling there.
You know what
But
this would be good
unfortunately-
for was like if you wanna hype up community, right? Like in the Discord or
Yeah.
something, and you would post something like this as the owner, you know, like but maybe a shorter version. This is a very long version, but like a 30-second video like that or 45-second video. That's a banger for the community, right? To
Yeah.
vibe with. So
I
I kind of
thought-
liked it in the hype regard.
I thought the song was super cool. I can see
Yeah,
why
the
it
song
was
was
that
really
long
great.
because they wanted to make the whole song. Like I can see it being like a YouTube video, right? But so much as like a commercial informing people or educating people on Avo, not so much. But like a hype video for the community, like you mentioned, like I really see it doing that. In terms of quality, it's up there. Like just if you're just talking quality.
Just talking quality, it's definitely up there. I mean, it's got to go S, right? It's got to go back end of S. I feel like.
No,
Except the
unfortunately,
message.
that's one thing. That's one thing that I'm really sad to break the news for. But I really love the video, but they only use like 20% get videos because a lot of it was their own assets that they threw in, which was like really nice. But I don't think it can like win the first place because of that. Does that make sense?
Got it.
It's
No,
gonna be very
we
unfair
need
to
like
the rest of
a
the projects.
we need like an honorable mentions category
Yeah,
or something.
they can win
Yeah,
something.
not
but
enough
not
product
number one.
information either.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. I think it's back end of A, to be honest with you.
Really?
I like the creative effort, but we need a cohesive story, creative, product,
Yeah.
and messaging and
Like
narrative.
the whole picture.
Yeah.
I think middle of A. I think right in the middle. I don't think it's the
Alright,
back of A, dude. I feel like it's so well done.
I did
Yeah,
like
that was
the
really a lot of
community
effort.
angle that you mentioned, but yeah, this doesn't. Some of these were good product ads.
That's for example, if we were like a meme coin community, that's a banger.
Yeah.
But
The thing is,
like,
you can take
doesn't-
that 2-minute clip and make it into like 5 smaller ones that you can just post occasionally. Like that'd be cool. Like Avo will probably take a bunch of those clips and post them on their, they can post them on their Twitter account paired with an announcement or something. But like, yeah.
It's gotta follow the criteria: narrative, product, and then also creativity. Okay, next one, Dom. Keep them coming.
This
That was
one's
a
on
good one, though.
YouTube. This one is on YouTube, so here we go.
Oh, this one's on YouTube because
Sometimes
someone took it down.
we find ourselves drifting, lost in thought. To feel the dust of a forgotten trail, or the electric pulse of a city that never sleeps. For every version of you, waiting to be found, every impossible story, yearning to be told. What if you could step into their shoes, experience it all, not just imagine it, but visualize it? With Get Videos, you don't just create clips, you build worlds. You become anyone.
I like that one.
That's
Dude, that
solid.
one got me
That's
going,
tight.
bro.
Yeah.
That one was
Really
hype.
good pace.
Yeah,
It
really
was
good pace.
a fun transition at the start from like a cartoonish vibe, and then you see like a guy in a spacesuit.
This reminds
really
me most
love
of that
this.
Kalshi one, Lewis. I feel like.
Yeah. This was. I can't be biased. I can't say anything about a Foundry ad, but I really liked it. It was really good.
Yeah, I think it took a good angle on like the ad for Founder. Like it didn't showcase. I mean, it was showcasing the product the whole time, right? But just how it built up to be your, you can be whoever you want through Get Foundry. I think was sick. Like, yeah, that's got to be S for me.
I think for me it's S as well because it showed what Foundry is building, and you can only show it by like using the product and making an ad with it, right? And like it tells a story. What like you can envision everything with Get Video. You can like if you have a thought, you can visualize it just by using the tool.
Yep, I agree.
I'm gonna contrarian. I like it in A, but I think I'm gonna go with you guys on the S. But I think back S.
I'm forgetting what that second S looked like exactly, because I would even say maybe it goes in front of that.
Yeah, I would probably say that too.
In front of the Paragon.
Yeah, that
one?
was a Paragon one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think so.
All right, cool. No, it's a good spot. All right, next one.
What is an actual ad?
Say again.
That's an actual ad right there.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
We don't like those.
No, we like AI ads. 1 minute on the dot. Here we go.
How could I have been so careless? What do I do now?
Hi, I'm your AI cybersecurity companion from NovaShield. Set up in seconds. One-click installation. Auto configures with macOS. Always updated. Multi-sig. Time locks. Spending limits. Roles and sub-accounts. Multi-party payments. Your security. Simplified.
Thanks to NovaShield, all my money is now safe.
Your security. Now it's simple.
Oh, NovaShield. We've not had them on the show.
No, have we not?
Are they a Believe project?
I don't think so.
No, they're not. The guy launched off of Believe, like somewhere else. I think he made his own token without Launchpad. Yeah.
Interesting. Didn't understand it for the first little bit. Although
Yeah,
the
it was
$0
pretty slow.
was funny.
I'd probably go
Is
to B, honestly. Like, it's even worse than the C tier.
Did
Yeah,
yeah.
he had a microwave for a laptop at one point. It was like really
Yeah.
buzzing.
There were a lot
That's
of
what
things like off the conventional things you normally see. Like he was wearing a phone and a tablet in one hand. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little rough. A little rough.
All right. Next one.
This
Good
one
firing.
is another YouTube one. Here we go.
Oh, the next one was a YouTube one because he wanted the 1080p version, and but I wanted Pantheon to come online, but I think he's AFK right now, which kind of sucks because he wanted to judge his submission. Do you want to just push this back and wait if Alex comes online?
Sure.
We can push it back. Let me copy
Yeah.
this link just so I remember it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. This is another highly rated one. Let's see. Drink water. Oh, this is a water miner. We haven't had a water miner yet. This will be number 1. Okay.
Let's do it.
Some days, it's not just thirst. It's everything that feels too heavy to carry. The world wakes up, but she's still searching for something that makes her feel alive. We chase routine. One more cup, one more day, while the body quietly asks for care. And in the stillness, a small reminder shines. Simple, clear, alive. One sip, just one, and the heart remembers what peace feels like. Sometimes all we need is a reminder to listen to what our body's been whispering all along. Waterminder is a simple, powerful app that reminds you to drink water, tracks your daily intake, and helps you stay truly hydrated. Because hydration isn't just a habit, it's the foundation of your energy, focus, and health. Sometimes the simplest app can change how we care for ourselves.
Interesting.
Dude, watching this made me thirsty. I just grabbed water.
Same.
It feels like I just sat through some yoga session, with the music.
So
that means the ad was good.
How do you advertise Waterminder other than like a cinematic, slower pace, like dramatic kind of ad? Like, how do you advertise Waterminder really?
Maybe with a custom made song and like a lot of animation.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think
this
it's
drinking was really well done. Like I'm impressed by
yeah.
the AI to like actually get that accurate. I would say this ad was pretty well done. It's like kind of like one of those pharmaceutical ads you see in America. That's the vibe I got.
Yeah.
The medicine is water.
Yeah.
The only thing that you said the water was like properly animated, but you saw it like a little bit because it was like when the glass she was putting it to her mouth. You saw like it was kind of a slimy. You see?
Oh yeah, it's
Every water.
It looks more like vodka.
Just drinking
another
Jello.
step.
All right.
Water.
What are we thinking? Definitely B, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, maybe second B.
Would you put it in B? Because it was like actually
I
like
think it's
if you
A.
want to advertise
Yeah.
it.
I think it could work as an advertisement.
Yeah, end of A, I would say too.
An A? Okay.
Yeah.
That works for me.
Judging it from an advertisement, I guess you're right. Yeah, I would like either second to last or last to there.
All right. And A. What do we got
And
next?
I think this is our
Oh, we
last
got a little-
one we have.
Oh no, there's one more after this, which is Pantheon, right? It's
Well,
just that
the
Alex
Pantheon.
isn't responding. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. He did a whole write up too. He said
What's
my
the
official
write-up?
submission. What's up? Not really a write up, but he just He just had a caption. My official submission for Get Foundry Videothon. I chose to create an ad for Foundry itself, considering this is the project I truly believe in. I didn't even know that Lect was even building at first, but I joined an early space, and he sounded bass as frick. So I bought
Thank
into
you.
him as an individual. Did not disappoint. GetVideos.app is in its early stages and already remarkable. There we go. Much love. Here we go.
Since the beginning of time, humans have been creating. Through collaboration and orchestration, we learned to build together. As our skills sharpened, so did our tools.
Yeah, it's an anvil.
We soared to new heights, breaking the limits of what was possible. But somewhere along the way, we became trapped, losing sight of our ability to dream big.
Love that.
Foundry is here to change that, providing a new era of tools so you can just do things.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
That is sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a sick video. The transitions on that were money. Money. There was one transition that was a little bit like a little bit off, but I love the camera angle. Like that one. Like that one didn't really make much sense. The transitions were great for this. That might be one of my favorites. I don't know. What are you guys thinking?
Yeah, it's up there for me. I would say, like, it's either A or S, at least.
I would have gone with
Yeah.
high B. Yep. I'm going to be letting you guys decide.
I like the message of do things. That's awesome.
Yeah, true.
So Ozaru says high B. Ozaru, what could have been better?
I don't know. Like, I was watching it and like everything is cool and stuff, but like, did it catch the essence? Okay, yeah, it caught the essence. Yeah. Maybe the first like it's the second time I'm watching it, and the first time I gave it like a B tier score, but like hearing the feedback from you guys, I could like see why you guys would rate it higher.
Yeah, I just love the transitions, man. It's so smooth every time.
Yeah, I think that's one of the most underrated features we had in Get Videos. Like, no one really uses the transition feature. Like, it's called segue. If you guys used it, it really makes the video like more consistent and smooth as well.
We'll review the S tier afterwards to rank them within themselves again, but I don't know. I think to me this is up there in terms of cohesive. In terms of back to product, I like the do things thing. This last transition took a little bit to get there, but I don't know. It's definitely S tier in my opinion.
I do think so too. I would hate to put it at A because I think it has a good. I think it could be in the running for one of the best ones, and I wanted to like have a fair shot at top 3. So I feel like it's got to go S. I'm sorry, Ozaru. I can't agree with you.
Yeah, I'm with the S. I really like how at the end, like the audio was kind of like, I don't know, daunting at first, and then it gets to like the laptop part, and it just like chills out and relaxes.
Yeah,
and it's like do things.
And this isn't a manifesto, right? It's like you can just do things, and they really got it right there.
Can we go back and watch that first one, this avocado one here with the wide eyes? I just want to is that the last video, or do we have another one?
We have one more video.
We have the Pantheon one. Let's do the Pantheon one.
Yeah.
Rate it, and if he wants, he can come on later, and we can watch it back again for like the final judging.
Let's do that.
Okay.
This is a part real life, part edited video, so it's like the guy's quite creative with this. But I'll just let you guys watch it.
Oh wow.
No more waiting, debating, easy breezy, be lazy, we got your back, it's okay, the robots doing the trading, it's crazy, too many ways we can make believe, equals shine like a raving, popping out with a burst, fast boots, grassroots, get your head out the sand or be left in the dirt. Are you listening, sir? You've been dying of thirst for alpha, here's a mouthful, you heard it here first, so shift gears, level up and get out of reverse, these words are a chain and this block is the verse. Pantheon is about to go mainstream, flying higher than your wildest daydream. If you sleeping on it, don't be complaining. Don't be coming and claiming that you didn't have time, cause you did, you had plenty to trade in. All the shit coins that some pimple-faced teenager made in his basement. You keep asking for something that's gonna melt faces. There you go, keep up, we be off to the races. We start at the end, we're terminal, like ice skipping water with straight steam. Hot from the gecko, we be trending on Gecko, chillin', popping Prosecco. You like a bat with no echo, lost in the trenches, vulnerable and defenseless. The vision is right here, come back to your senses. Pantheon is about to go mainstream.
That's why I made this.
Flying higher than your wildest daydreams. Pantheon's got the alpha. Don't be a beta, come be a player. Pantheon, we gonna be number one. Axiom, you had your time in the sun. Pantheon is about to go mainstream.
Shout out to Foundry, shout out to Believe.
Flying higher than your wildest daydreams.
Get videos.
Pantheon is about to go mainstream. Flying higher than your wildest daydreams.
Strong submission.
That was unique. That was definitely.
That was very unique.
The only one like that. I don't know. The messaging. I can't say I know what Pantheon does after that video. Obviously, I know what Pantheon does, but I can't say like after that video I had a good idea of what it did.
Yeah. Like the creativity, I think the transitions between him singing, which was good, by the way. If that's a real human, shout out you for doing that. That takes a lot of bravery. And then to the AI stuff, it's kind of janky back and forth.
Ozaru?
Yeah.
Oh, any words?
Yeah, other thing, like I really like the song aspect. It kind of felt like a diss track sometimes towards other projects, like like Axiom and like the meme coin traders, pimple face. What was
That's
it?
all right. I thought that was funny though.
I was like, oh shit. I really liked it. Like you said, like I liked it because it was fun to watch and to hear. But it like the transition from like the AI generated stuff and like the real guy are sometimes a bit weird. Like not all the time, but like yeah. Sometimes it didn't fit properly.
Yeah, some of the AI stuff felt like stock footage, but like AI version, like just put in there to be there.
Like that.
Not really with it. Yeah, not really with the narrative or anything or telling the story too much.
Yeah, it's the messaging.
But
sometimes
because
I'm really
of the song,
impressed though, like with the things generated, like the daydream things that they generated, it was like it's pretty insane. Like,
yeah. I think that lands like on the back end of B tier for me if I had to.
Yeah,
I think it's an A.
Yeah,
I'll put it in A.
Yeah, I think
A.
the song's just nice. Yeah.
I don't have a. Which one do I choose? I don't know which one it is.
Oh,
It's,
this?
Yeah, I didn't see his thing on here.
I'm not sure which one it is. Wait, let's see. It should be one of the last few ones. So yeah, we should have thought this through.
That's okay. Can I use a placeholder? Can we use this as a placeholder?
Okay, man.
Just because it's memorable. Okay, back of A. Man, I'm a little B on this one, just because it's like I don't think they got the product narrative right, but I don't know.
I'm more
let's
B
just
as
go
well, but
oh, there we go. I was about to say B too. Well, let's go in front of B then, because we had some A's. I think like that's the one thing that it's missing is the narrative selling point.
Yeah.
I think if I could have walked out of there knowing what Pantheon really does, obviously I think that goes A. But
yeah.
Yeah,
So is
like
that
if it
last?
was-
Can we go back and sorry, go ahead. I cut someone off.
I was gonna say, like, if it was just based on effort, I would definitely
Yeah.
put it A for effort, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of like the other categories we're grading based off of, I think it falls a little short.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that the thing is as well, like I know what Pantheon does because I'm like active in the Believe ecosystem. So, but yeah, so sometimes it taints a bit. I think the judging you do because yeah, we know the product, we know what it does, and yeah, like in general, I agree with you guys. Like it doesn't show for someone that doesn't know it what it does.
Yep. Okay, so now we're gonna have to go back and start watching some of these, Josh. I remember you had a specific one. I'm gonna have trouble going back and finding these in the list, to be honest. So
Yeah, the
Lex,
very
maybe
first like Avo one, the dude with the wide eyes. So go top of the list.
do we know the name of the Twitter account that put that out there?
The fifth one is it? No, yeah, like the number 6 narrative
okay.
mode.
Thank you.
This one.
I just wanted to make sure that should be an A tier, or if it was, because I do remember being decent. Yeah, let's just watch this one more time.
No, green. Wait, red again. Red, red, red. No, green. Wait, red again. This is too much.
Some worry, some print. Market's a dream when agents do the work. AVO agents don't care if the market is good or bad, they just print. Money makes the best lullaby.
Red,
What do we have that at right now?
Right now we have that mid A. Sorry, Paperhead, we couldn't hear you there.
Oh, I was I don't know. I think it was a feedback, but I think that would actually go into B.
Yeah, I
think,
agree.
Yeah, we didn't have reference points early on.
Okay.
I think the video where the lady, I think the like middle B, where I think that was like also an Avo video. I think that would probably be better.
Yeah, I would agree. And I would also put Pumpkin in front of that one too.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it got revised down just to go back and watch it. All right. I thought it was pretty decent, but yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Okay, so are we reviewing these 4 then? Is that the play?
I think so. Wait, so well, let's be clear here. Is it only top 3 win prizes?
No, there's a lot of winners. Let me go through the list. So let me get the link up. So we have actually 10 places, right? But only 5 of them get Solana. The rest get promo codes for Waterminder and Foundry products.
Okay, so do we have the exact numbers on the amount of Solana and products they get going down? Just so I can write this down.
So it'll be like first place is 50%, so that'll be 22 Solana. Then the second place is 11 Solana, because it's 25%. The third place is 5.5 Solana. Fourth place is 7.5. Let me calculate how much that is. 3.3 Solana. Fourth place is 3.3 Solana. Fifth place is 2.2 Solana.
Dang, bro, these are pretty. I mean, this is a good prize pool. That's like over $400 for the 5th place person there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's time to get down to the brass tacks of this thing, guys. We got to pick a winner. We got to pick someone to go home with 22
Sensei
Solana.
says, guys, I didn't see you watching my video. We had I don't know how you want to describe it, but we had
we had preliminary judging before this, because a lot of the videos couldn't make it into the actual stream because it would take way too long. So no, we've already had judges who judge everything.
There you go. All right.
If it wasn't viewed today, that means it was probably not in the top or like the upper echelon of judging.
Yeah.
So, but shout out Sensei for making one.
All right, so we have to pick the top 5 now.
I should have been marking these down. Yeah.
So
okay.
Should we just review? Go back, do all S and then we'll do one A tier, or do the A tier.
We're gonna have to do S and A, I think.
So why don't we
Yeah,
pull
I think that
back
makes
up
sense.
these 4 S tier ones, and then why don't we just watch all 4 of them and then just rank them amongst each other?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you guys send me the links to each one? Because I'm like lost now.
I'll drop it. I know where it is. Because I've been watching
Are you
all
going
these
to? Okay.
submissions. Yeah, give me a sec. Let me grab it for you.
Just send them in the group chat we have on Telegram.
Yeah.
All right. So this one's the Avo one. Let me open the Telegram.
What's 22 Sol? What does that cost these days? Solana is
Dude, that's like $5
times
grand.
190, so a lot. For like 4.7, 4.6 grand.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's more than what I made today. Is that
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Can
too.
can you donate that to like Viva, Cled? Like what are the charts that Sol should go into? You know?
ICM.run. ICM.run.
ICM.run, yes. Should donate that to
Wait, that is
ICM.run.
which one?
Or
Say
maybe
again?
Avo. Shout out Avo. And Rack. Shout out Rack.
Is the fourth one the Foundry one? The fourth one, is it the Foundry one?
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it was. Get Foundry had some good submissions. I think they only had like a couple that we watched, but I think all of them were pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's because they are from the same platform, right? So they will know how to use it better. So I don't know what the third one was. What was the third one? Was it a Paragon or something? Was it ever?
Yeah, third one's Paragon. So here I'll go through. So this was the Foundry one, and the Paragon one from right to left, and then this Foundry one again, and then Avo.
Did you manage to find Paragon one? I can't find it. Paragon. Was it this one? I'm not sure. Can we play this and see if it's this one?
Yes, that's the one.
All right.
That's the one. All right, I got them all 4 up here.
Okay.
We're just gonna go basically back to back to back, and then we can like arrange based on that. We gotta start giving ratings now. I think we gotta give ratings for these ones to make it more fair. I think, right?
Yeah, we can look through the judging criteria, I guess, to make it more clear. Maybe we can pull it up and then put it at the side or something.
Okay, so let's go through that. Now that money's involved here, one more time, Lewis, tell us the judging criteria, and then obviously Paperhead and A1, you guys can't give official scores here because there's some bias involved. So it's just
Right.
Josh, myself, and Ozaru giving these final scores here. So Lewis, can you run us through the judging criteria one more time?
Okay, so the first criteria is creativity. How original and how original idea was and how original your approach was. The next one is entertainment, how engaging and watchable it is. The third one is promotional value, like how much viral potential it had or engagement. Last one is production quality, how much technical execution you did, basically like things like post-processing, all that stuff.
What's the fourth one again? Sorry.
Production quality, like how just how good it looks, basically.
Okay.
And we'll be giving these a scale of 1 to 10.
Correct.
Based on Josh, myself, and Ozaru, and then that'll just be the determining factor of how many points they get for it. Okay, cool. We'll start off with this one. Okay. Let me share my tab.
So we're giving each video, we give 1 to 10 for these 4 criteria, right?
I think just 1 to 10 in general, and you keep those 4 criteria in mind.
Got it. Yep.
While judging.
That makes sense.
All right. Video number 1.
Please wait for me. Hurry up. Nobody's gonna wait for you.
We are flying to the moon!
Please.
Okay. I think when I look at this one, it checks all 4 boxes. Creativity, check. Entertainment, check. Promotional value, check. Production quality, check. The length, it has been an issue, right, Josh? That was your critique.
Yeah, length a little too long. I gave this, so what out of 10? Do you want to just list them?
Yeah, I would say that's probably like an 8.5 for me if I can do half points.
Yep. Okay. Ozaru out of 10?
For me, it's a 9.
Oh, man. All right.
This was my favorite one of like all of them, so I loved it.
Okay.
I'm going 7.5 out of 10.
7.5, and that makes the total TL. Get the calci out real quick. Yes, I need a calculator for small numbers.
I can calculate them as we go. Do you want to pull the next video up?
No, I want to give a final score real quick, just so people know we have a benchmark. So that's 25. That's a score of 25
score.
It's a strong score. That's a very strong score out of 30. 25 out of 30 is gonna be pretty good. And that's for Alex. Okay, so Alex.
And by the way, that preamble, Alex, also was good. Good job on that.
Yeah.
I like how you explain your creative process.
Okay, so we had that one. What's on the tier list? What do we have next?
We have the this was another Foundry one, I think.
Yeah,
it's the space one.
I think that was the last video we watched, right? No, that was the one before, like before the Pantheon.
I sent a link. Yeah.
Okay. Is it this one? Is it that one?
No, it's that one.
no.
That one.
No, that's that one. Yeah, but you know, we could watch this one again now that you have it on.
Well, since we just watched it, we'll save it. It's this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one.
Okay.
Sometimes we find ourselves drifting, lost in thought. To feel the dust of a forgotten trail, or the electric pulse of a city that never sleeps. For every version of you waiting to be found, every impossible story yearning to be told. What if you could step into their shoes, experience it all, not just imagine it, but visualize it? With Get Videos, you don't just create clips, you build worlds. You become anyone.
Dude, that one gets me going. That one gets me going.
That's really nice.
We find
it's epic.
Okay, so let's think: creativity, entertainment, promotional value, production quality. I think quality's high. I think it's pretty creative. It's a little bit copy of the like Calci vibes, so maybe not as creative. It's entertaining and it's got good promotional value. Josh, score.
I'm going 7.3 on this one.
7.3.
I didn't feel like it's as refined as the first one, but it does where it makes up in production value. It makes up in epicness. So 7.3.
Ozaru.
I'm giving this a 7.
7 for Ozaru. Okay, I'm gonna give that I think a 9. I actually really like that. Which puts our total at 7.3 equals 23.3.
Oh, it's very close.
Very close. Okay.
Like, imagine if this one had the transitions of the other one.
That's
That
true.
would've been dope.
The transition feature could have cost them the first place here.
Yeah. If
Potentially.
this had like the insane transitions we've seen in the other Foundry one, that would have been maybe number 1. Who knows? Who knows?
So let's put that at number 2 now on the S tier because right now it's
still
behind
number
Alex.
2.
And Kish is giving it. Does this count for anything? Kish is giving it 100 from the audience.
Audience
Off
score?
our scales. Yeah, audience scores. Thanks, Kish.
Well, Kish, he gave both of them 100. Okay, so we'll add 100.
Kish
to both
is
of them.
consistent. Yeah,
Both
just a side score for Kish.
125 and 123.3 are the two.
We love that you think our judgment is horrible.
Hey, feel free to give your judging scores in the. I'm sure one of these
Yeah.
is probably yours.
Also, feel free to build a media channel like MCG, and you can judge your own.
Oh, he took that
And then,
personally.
and then we're gonna go into his comments and say his
Yeah.
judgment's trash.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, build a media channel or build a top belief project, and we'll tell you your judgment sucks. Yeah,
That's
just
okay.
kidding.
Hey, actually, I think your judgment's spot on. I think our judgment's terrible. So,
Yeah.
what's the name of this? Just so I can title it. Should I just who did this one?
Let's see. I think the YouTube channel is Sophia or something. Let me check.
Okay, I'll just check the YouTube channel. Yeah, Stella.
Oh,
Okay,
Stella.
Okay,
By
Stella.
the
What was
way,
the
is
name of
this-
the first one?
Alex.
Okay, Alex.
I was gonna ask, is this streaming on Kick too? Because I see the Kick logos. Is that how this works?
Yep.
It's like multi-streaming.
Kick, YouTube, X, and Foundry X.
Oh wow, I didn't even know
wow.
that. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what these restream apps are good for. Like StreamYard, Restream, you can stream on a bunch at the same time. And so obviously X is our main audience, but we're trying to build some elsewhere. So
yeah.
That's
soon
awesome,
to have TikTok, so
TikTok's gonna be a huge unlock, bro, because it's the streamers on there are actually idiots. So
yeah. All right, Dom. Next one. I got a hard stop in like 20 minutes from now, so we gotta keep her
speed run
moving.
it. Okay, here we go.
Since the beginning of time, humans have been creating. Through collaboration and orchestration, we learned to build together. As our skills sharpened, so did our tools. We soared to new heights, breaking the limits of what was possible. But somewhere along the way, we became trapped, losing sight of our ability to dream big. Foundry is here to change that, providing a new era of tools so you can just do things. Since the beginning of time.
Okay. Creative, pretty creative. Entertainment, pretty entertaining. Promotional value, good. Production quality, good. What are you guys thinking? I think after watching the last one, I'm not feeling this one as much as the last one in terms of like, it doesn't get me going as much. Transitions are better, yes. Maybe production better potentially, but that's a 8.3 for me.
I like this one. I'm going 7.7 on this one. I feel like it has edge over
7.7.
the last one. I also like it more than the first one just because I just feel it's epic. Like I like the epicness. And I like the do things vibe.
Ozara, this one's going to come down to you, I think.
Yeah, because I was like comparing it to the other Foundry one, but I shouldn't compare it to like one single video. I should compare it to the rest as well.
Yeah. It's a good point.
Like it's hard because I was about to give the same, like a 7 as well, to keep it equilibrium between both. But looking at the others, it's a tough one. I can't choose.
Which did you like more?
Tiebreaker.
I like the other one more, but it lacked like the
The transitions.
yeah, the transitions. If that was a 10 for me. If the transitions were in the other one, that was a 10 for me. So I would go with a 7 again. I'm just going
7.
with it.
All right. That puts us at 23. Oh my gosh, just edged out by
It's so
23
close. It's so close.
And by the way, guys, I'll say this: our tier list has been pretty spot on. Then the way it's coming in right now.
Yeah. And sorry, what were you had 8 out of 10, right, Dom?
8.3. So this is
8.3.
Oh, that would have tied it. If I would have done, yeah, if I would have done like 8.6, I guess I would tie it. Or if you would have done a solid like 8 rather than 7.7, that would have.
I know. I'm doing it relative to the other ones. I'm trying to keep it because if I go crazy, but I 7.7 for me. So 7.7, 8.3, and 7 out of 10.
And that is email. Okay. Next we got
And sorry, Dom, what was the final score on that one?
That's 23. So
Wow.
again, Alex
why
with
aren't you
25.
following Foundry?
Yeah, dude. That's that was
No.
a close one.
All right, Paragon.
Okay. Paragon, here we go, number 4.
Are you kidding me? The final circle? And I get a memory leak?
Deep within your rig lies untapped power. Paragon Tweaks utility is the key to unlocking it.
Introducing Paragon Tweaks Utility, your PC's turbo button. Speed, stability, performance. Instant loads, smooth frames, crystal clear streams. Powered by PRGN. Get faster speed, stable gameplay, and premium unlocks.
I'm getting paid to have a faster PC? This is insane!
Unleash your true potential. Paragon Tweaks. Unlock true PC power. Powered by PRGN. Earn, optimize, win.
After seeing the competition, bro, that actually kind of dropped for me. That's like a 6.9 for me.
Zero, I'll say after you.
Yeah, there you go.
For me, that's the 6.5.
6.5.
Man, I like
Nothing
it though.
here.
Like I like the gaming side of it.
And
but-
Lewis, in the meantime, sorry, can you send some of the A tiers? Because we're gonna have to judge.
Yeah,
those as
sure.
well.
I'll do that.
Josh,
Yeah.
final verdict.
I guess 7.5. 7.5. Actually, sorry, 7.2. 7.2. That's fine.
Okay.
It's 7.2.
I think it's weird.
7.2.
Like this one is like compared to the other 3. This one is like, yeah, worse than the other 3. If you
Agreed.
compare them to S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
sorry, what were you? You were 6?
6.5.
6.5.
That's a total of 20.6. 20.6. So exactly as we had on the tier list. Now we're gonna go to the A tier for this number 5 spot, or maybe an A tier gets bumped up above Rich here.
Yeah. What's the name on this one? That Paragon one?
The name, this is Rich. Rich on.
Rich. Okay.
I can't see the tier list. Is the first A1 what's that picture?
So yeah.
Oh, it's Avo.
It's the
Let's
Avo
see.
one, but not the music video.
Let's see. I can't recognize this. Let me see if I can find it.
Sorry, in the meantime, I will do.
Oh, I found it.
Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
so the one I just sent is the last one I just sent.
So who goes first?
The last one I sent.
The last one you sent. Okay.
Yeah.
And we got to try and hurry with our scores because I do have to leave.
All right, ready?
Let's do it. I think it's muted.
There's no audio.
Oh no. Oh no. Let me stop sharing and reshare.
Got to reshare.
Okay. Round 2.
Another late night. Another sea of red. Why is this so complicated?
Hey, I've been there. You're trying to outthink the machine.
What is this? 500% this week. My bank gives me like 2% a year.
It's an app store for AI trading agents. You pick an agent, set your risk, and let it work.
An app store for agents? That's brilliant.
And you join a global community of Evolians.
Avo changed everything. Now I trade smarter, live better. Joy the Evolian revolution.
Another late night. Another.
Yeah, 7 just on the errors. I know there's some pronunciation errors.
Yeah, for me, it's a 6.5 as well.
For me, that's gonna be a 6. Okay, so 7 plus 6 plus 6.5, total of 19.5. That 4th place spot with Rich is he's in danger here. He's in
Yeah.
danger. What's next? A waterminder or Avo?
Next should be Avo.
Yeah, it's the music video.
Okay, cool. And by the way, this the one we just did was Vendy Yeah, Vendi. Venandi. I'm just gonna do VEN. All right, cool. Ready? Oh.
Yep.
We fly, bajo el mismo sky, Avo and Solana worldwide.
Yeah, I glow in the cold where the data streams flow from the chain to the world. Watch the gardens grow, built on trust, built on speed. I plant ideas and let them lead. Innovation in my veins, I will lies where freedom reigns.
Soy fuego y sol, encendiendo la visión desde cero al millón. Pura conexión, bajo el mismo cielo, sin división. Criamos futuro, revolución. La mente despierta, el alma en unión. Avo vibra en cada nación.
From the render to the Tokyo, from Lagos to Seoul, I will rise. One rhythm, one goal, decentralized dreams unstoppable. So we live as one, unstoppable road.
Yeah, I glow in the cold, in the cold. Sin rendiandra me tien.
Trust ignites every day.
Soy fuego sin control. Avo mi sangre, libertad y flow. Wang Dao Yin, Yong Wishi Mie, Keshi de Meng, Shi Che Lian, Shi Wu Bian Jien, Wu Zong Dian Shen rendiandra me tien.
From heart to chain, I redefine every block, every line. Is human divine. Well, I choose, Long bajo el mismo cielo, el mismo piso. Soy raíz, soy sí. Yeah, I glow in the cold, hay fuego y sol con Wang Dao Yin. From light to night, I rise, I fly bajo el mismo sky. Avo one Solana worldwide.
Avo lies where freedom reigns. Wu Bian Jien, no borders, just flow.
Soy el glass of my rise, soy slow, soy el código, soy el fuego, I glow, glow.
Bro, this actually bumped up big time for me.
Really? Wow.
I think this is an 8 for me.
This is a 7.4 for me. Again, it just didn't deliver the true meaning of Avo. Like, I don't know what Avo does after this. but-
Understandably, but it based on the criteria in front of us, virality, promotional, production, entertainment, and creativity, like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I get to my 8.
I don't hate that.
Yeah,
Ozaru?
the same for me. Is like if you look at it in total, like maybe the message doesn't come through, but like all the other aspects are very good. Like it's hype. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
So I would say 7.5.
7.5 from Ozaru. That's got, I think that probably puts it in the winner's bracket right now. That's 22.9. Wow.
What were you, Dom, again? What were you?
7.4 was what I came in at.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
22.9
goodness.
puts it right
I
behind.
0.1.
So that puts it in fourth place, though. And so that would also mean we should adjust it on the tier list. Probably bump that up to S tier. And yeah. Okay.
Now that you guys did your scoring, if I can chip in here, like this was definitely my favorite one, like out of all of them. I know just personally, like I know it didn't do the message like advertise the product as much, but I think it's just fucking awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Same
It's
for
on,
me.
it's on Spotify, right?
If it had some like if it had some actual like for example with the first Avo video, like some like actual things that you could do on a platform, and it tells a bit about what it was, it would have had the same score for me as the first Avo.
Yeah,
100%.
This was your favorite paperhead as well?
Yeah, this actually became like an anthem in our community. Almost
Dang.
like to the point that okay, the guy like used 3 different languages just to represent like how global Avo is.
That's a good.
That's
That's a
which
good
is
point.
like super sick.
That's
yeah,
creative.
very creative.
What's the name on this creator?
This is Tata. Or I
Tata.
think
Tata
that's
or
what I put it down. TAITA
Labs.
Lab. Tata Lab.
Okay.
Final one.
All right. This is the Waterminder one, right?
Yes, it is.
So technically, okay, yeah, unless the scores, it has to be to 19.5 to make it. All right. Throw up
Here we
this
go.
one.
Some days, it's not just thirst. It's everything that feels too heavy to carry. The world wakes up, but she's still searching for something that makes her feel alive. We chase routine, one more cup, one more day, while the body quietly asks for care. And in the stillness, a small reminder shines, simple, clear, alive. One sip, just one, and the heart remembers what peace feels like. Sometimes all we need is a reminder to listen to what our body's been whispering all along. Waterminder is a simple, powerful app that reminds you to drink water, tracks your daily intake, and helps you stay truly hydrated. Because hydration isn't just a habit, it's the foundation of your energy, focus, and health. Sometimes the simplest app can change how we care for ourselves.
$6.5.
I even you with that. 6.5.
6 for me.
Because it was
Yeah.
good, because it told what it was and what it could do. But I miss the hype. I miss like a little bit of not flashy,
Yeah.
but something
It's
that puts me
19.
more into it, right?
Yeah, it was more dramatic. Okay, so that puts our totals. We got our top 5. Josh, do we want to adjust that tier list and give the final top 5 rating?
Yeah, so this tier list is actually adjusted here. So in first so far with 25 points, we have the submission by Alex here. Second is this is Stella at 23.3. And then at 23, we have email with the Paragon. And then what did we have? 22.9, which is Tita, was it? Tatia,
Yep.
something like that.
Taito, I think.
Taito.
Yeah.
And then the other top 5, I believe this is Rich, 20.6.
Yes, that's right. Those are the big winners. How do you want to judge? We have how many more spots for other gifts, Lewis?
Technically they get the same things, so there's no need to figure out the order for that. They usually get, because the top 5 get sold, the rest get the same thing of coupons.
Yeah, I think you hand those out how you would like to. I think in terms of this stream, like I got a hop, but and I think we've been doing this for 6 hours today.
Damn.
I think this has been great. So we have our top 5 there. What do you need from us, Lex, to dish out? Do you think you have enough that you have the top 5?
Yeah, I think you got a top 5 over here. The Avo Foundry ones and the Paragon one. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to showcase
actually
those on your platform.
Yeah, I'll just post it up on my X, and then yeah, I think let me just list it all down. Oh, it's already in the Telegram, so yeah, it should be fine. Yeah.
Cool. And you got a picture of this tier list? Because you can post that with
Yes,
it.
sir. Yeah, give me a sec.
And to be honest, like a shout out to like everyone who tried it out and created, because even though like the quality differs, like it's so fun to see people testing stuff out and how it turns out. It was very fun to watch all of them.
Yeah, we'll have to do this again in a few months. So I really
Beefy.
enjoyed this. Yeah, the music video is good. It got bumped back into the winners bracket. I'm glad we readjusted that. So yeah.
There we go. Man, so
Yeah,
how
thanks.
much was that? 42 times 190, right?
44.
44.
So you just gave away $8,360 live on stream. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And guys, anyone in chat, like we had pre-qualified videos. So there was some pre-judging and then there was a cutoff. And then these final, I don't know what this is, 15 were reviewed live.
Sensei said, I think the results of the concept already been run. You're an idiot. These were not pre-written results, dude.
Dude, we just spent 2 hours reviewing AI videos. How could we have made that up or fake that, bro?
Yeah, and
My
the
brain is
preliminary-
melting.
The
Oh, you guys are just really good
preliminary
actors.
voting was also like individual. Like I did it individual, and other judges did it individual as
yeah.
well. So
There we
didn't
go, man. Well,
do
that was awesome. It was long, but I'm glad we did it. A1, Paperhead, Lewis,
Thanks for coming,
Ozaru.
guys.
Dude, thanks for rocking
Yeah,
with us.
that was super fun. I felt like a YouTuber.
Yeah, same for an hour.
Sweet. We'll have to run it back. Well, I appreciate it, man. That's awesome. So again, top 5: Alex, Stella, Email, Tati, Rich. Beautiful, you
Yeah,
guys.
that was a great stream. I feel that was. Yeah, thanks for hosting us, man.
Yeah, no worries.
awesome.
Make sure to go
That's
subscribe to MCG on YouTube. Link in the bio. Go like us on X, and we'll see you guys on Monday. And hopefully ICM season kicks off.
Yes, sir. And Lewis, we can expect updates on the winner list here shortly on your axe, right?
Yep, I will be posting it, and I need some time to do a little write up. Yeah, honestly, thanks to everyone who really just spend the time to really use the app and really try to promote these projects, because I think we made a bit of an impact in like pushing the Belief ecosystem up a bit, and other ICM projects as well. So yeah, great work, everyone.
Shout out Meteorite Collective, Soju. Thanks for starting this and making it all possible.
Let's go. And Josh, maybe adjust that list real quick too, just to make sure it lines up with how he judged it. But Paperhead A1, Ozaru, any last closing thoughts you guys just want to give? A quick shout out to your projects.
Yeah.
Go ahead, A1.
Oh, I was just gonna say thank you guys for having me on. Thank you, Lewis, for the opportunity here, and we got to give out codes and got people to try out the Foundry platform. I want to see if we do something like this in the future again, especially as more people get adjusted to Foundry and using it more and stuff. I think the videos are just gonna get better from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the sponsors, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this was awesome. Like we've had great time. Shout out to all the Evolians. A bunch of them are actually watching, and they always watch you guys' streams. But yeah, we should probably do something similar again in the future.
Love
it. Yeah, maybe once V3 is up and running.
Let's
It'll
go.
be a bit though. Yeah, I have a lot of plans for the next version of the product, and I think it'll be much easier to use and way faster to iterate. So I think more people will be able to participate and churn out more quality submissions. So.
And I want to give a shout out to you, Lewis. Since I've been watching you day one and seeing you grow, we talk in private. From day one, since you launched to now, you've made incredible progress. I'm like incredibly proud of you. I swear to God.
Oh, thank you, man.
Love it. That was fun, guys.
Yeah, was fun. Make sure to go watch the video back at the end, Lewis, and make sure we got our judging correct. But I think it's good. I think we're locked in.
ML said in the chat that they got the wrong position. Can we check that again? He said you put my last one.
I think it's in the right position. He's I don't know if email is the right email.
Maybe
that's the
maybe
same email.
These left to right, right? This is what we ended on.
They're the 5th position right now. Are they supposed to be there?
Oh, that's email right there. The Foundry one.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, you got to bump that up.
Oh yeah. Sorry, this was the order. Yeah.
Okay, let me just screenshot this. Nice catch.
Zoom out a little bit. We'll get a little picture for the screenshot you guys use for Foundry.
Wait, let me just take. I don't have a screenshot button. I just changed my keyboard.
That's okay. You can go find it in the stream.
Wait, let me get the.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. The judging was recorded, so go back and listen to it. You can hear us read out our scores in real time. But yes, this is the correct order here.
Yeah. Okay. Congratulations, Email, on the 3rd place.
Congrats, Email, on 3rd.
See you guys.
All right. See ya.
All right.
Cheers.
Bye bye. Thanks for the stream.
Yeah.
Peace out, guys.
GG's.
Bye bye.
Peace.